on my homework.
Anyway, I'm a start us up. Because I know we're not getting anybody else. Gart's going to be a bit late, so... Is what it is. Quinn has family over. I remembered that part. Pardon me, so...
Oh, God, I'm the only tiefling tonight.
I
I'll
know.
play Horo.
No, you won't.
What?
They've requested you to not.
Oh.
And so, we're here. In Chult. Again. I'm gonna very quickly summarize everything that happened. You went to Kir-Sabal, and you managed to talk the teacher into, going to do this dance that you were told they would do. You then were told, hey, to do this dance, I need a very suspicious flower from a very suspicious place. And I don't let my people go to that place because that place is dangerous. And yous were like, bet. And so yous went to that place instead. You found out very quickly just how fucking dangerous it was. And yous did find the flower after speaking with a person for a while. Very, very weird interactions you had there as you were a bit iffy, and this person seemed to be talking to someone that wasn't there. However, eventually you traded a ring that you'd got from the mouth of a black dragon, and you called it a day. Got the flower, and went back to Kir-Sabal. Upon the way, you fought some weird creatures. Everybody got stunned. It was hilarious. You fought them. You left. You went to Kir-Sabal. And yous were told, oh yeah, now I'll do the dance. And yous watched as they ground up the stuff. Yous watched as they done their dance. They snorted their powder. 10 minutes later, the Aarakocra teacher lost their wings, and in turn, y'all gained a permanent set of wings for the next 3 days. And as an added bonus, yous also all earned 3,075 points of experience. Draskar also found himself a nice shield that our new ranger friend, Bolgor, he tried to steal. And then subsequently didn't try to steal. Because that's...
Fucking natives.
That could have been...
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
The woman who had the orchid, she said she is the queen of Omu.
Yes.
Now, I missed a session. Do we know what Omu is?
No, but it's the second time that someone has brought up being the queen of Omu. The young girl that you spoke with, it wasn't a session that you missed, but the young girl that you spoke with when you were first leaving Kir-Sabal stated that she was the rightful queen of Omu. And then the woman that you spoke with in Nangalore said that she was the queen of Omu. So you heard the name twice. And you've also been told by teacher, I'm just going to call this Aarakocra teacher at this point, I've also been told that Omu is to the south. I'll say... based on that, of all of my loving experience to use, so that way you can never say I am not good to use ever again, to the southwest of here. That's what you are told. And so, with it, here is the fun part. 3 days is usually 3 hexes, however, when you are flying, there is literally nothing to stop yous in your tracks. So I would say that you can happily and easily, with no issues, no skill checks at all, yous can pick up from Nangalore and have not fought anything, have no issues. So essentially for everything you've done so far and getting to here, Nangalore would be where you would be able to pick up from, as if you are back on the walk. unless there's anything or anywhere, someone else, or stuff that you wish to do beforehand.
Can I ask for clarification?
Of course.
We haven't been much further south than where Kir-Sabal is, have we?
No, you have been on this one straight line. The furthest you've been is technically Nangalore and the base.
Okay. When we were where the hag person was, she was up high, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was in Mbala.
I think you said that we could see something to the south, like in the trees, like some kind of like building or wooden something structure.
Yes.
Would that be south of us, just like on the map? Not direct south, but would that be more south than us?
That is technically southwest, however, leaning a lot more westward than southward.
And that be this Omu they described, or did it look like it was like big enough?
No, this doesn't seem like lost, forgotten city material.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I just have fun because
No, that's fine.
reading my notes.
If I put I have not put the names of everything up for you as well on the map, so go with that. Cool. There's Drungalung. Metro, you already know, but I'll clear up Metro as well to be safe.
We have taken a rest since the fight against the people or not?
Yes, you would have. You can go ahead and I'll push the buttons. You're in a safe place, so there we go. And whoop, there we go. And with that, today, coming into things, it's a hot and sweltering day here in the jungle. Now that you are up high, you're feeling it. Let me push buttons here to get us the appropriate notice.
Before we left Kir-Sabal, assuming we're flying, Ziri would have asked one of the Aarakocra who talked to us if there were any sort of like dangers that we had to be careful of if we fly about. I'm assuming they fly around, so is there anything they're cautious of?
They would make you aware that if you are flying below the tree line or within the trees, to firstly watch out for the trees, and secondly to watch out for, funnily enough, gorillions, who climb the trees and have a lot longer reach than you'd think. But if you are flying straightly above the tree line with no, right above there, then you don't need to worry about anything. There's nothing, barring, lightning from a storm could catch you.
What's a gorillion?
Oh, brother.
It's some type of gorilla.
There's a gorilla in the woods?
This is a jungle.
I think they have more than one arm. I mean, 2 arms.
Yeah, they have 4. I've popped up the image. They have 2 big arms and 2 little baby arms.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like a kangaroo that has.
I'm flying
a
high.
baby in the pouch, except there's no baby. It's just the arms of the baby.
You're all
It
flying
probably
high.
holds you down. It rips you apart.
You're all flying high, so do not worry. And this, it's actually following the path for once. Use are able to fly to Nangalore area with no issues. Everything's fine. No fights break out. You are now here. Just past Nangalore, a little after it, you know, so that way you don't end up with well, you don't end up dying to things that are in Nangalore. It's been about a week or so since you left there, and with it, I will ask: is there any particular place that you are looking to be going on this map? I realize I'm probably on the big map.
I suppose the question is, what can we reach before our wings? This wing.
So I've stated you can get straight to Nangalore with absolutely no issues with the wings. The wings will dissipate after Nangalore. That it means that you're not fighting anything, risking your lives, dying. It's smooth and straight sailing airports on the way there. And essentially you don't really lose too much time as a result. So yeah, it's you fly on over. During that beautiful, beautiful time, you see all manner of things here in Childs. The weather, you know, goes from rainy to sunny to blustery, windy. But you now get to here, and it's your again. It's one of those days where the heat is causing a bit of shortness of breath. Really, to be honest, it's a hot day. It's like climbing Mount Everest with one lung. These are finally here. You've seen most of the things you have seen, and you're able to pinpoint places such. There are a few places you haven't been, but they are in the opposite direction to where you have been told to go. I'm going to ask firstly who is leading the charge on our walk.
Not me.
I will lead the charge. To Hull.
Okay,
And now it's going to make me do a survival check.
Did you just say to hell? But we just came from there. Just last.
I don't know.
You are doing a little push then.
Definitely.
In which direction are you looking to head first and foremost there, buddy? I'm going to move you to here, past there.
Is it going to be democratic, or is it just like a toss-up? Do we know where we're going?
You were told that Omu is to the southwest of Kir-Sabal.
Okay, well, I suppose southwest then. As hexes go.
Okay. How long are you looking to travel for in that direction, out of curiosity? I don't actually know what's that way myself, so give me a little second. Just, oh wow, quite a lot, okay.
Guess we'll find out.
Ruby, I don't know what you're
Someone
watching,
very
but we can hear it.
How the fuck can you hear it?
You have a microphone.
Yeah, no, I think my
Excellent.
headphones are bleeding audio.
Also, the moaning from your video is very loud.
What the fuck? These
Especially
headphones
because-
are ass.
Especially because they're talking about helicopters as well. Like, is that one of those people that sexually identifies an Apache helicopter? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Helisexual. I too identify as a helisexual. 40mm cannon I've got.
It's a 25 or 30.
I like how you can now debates the caliber of let's put our cannons away, gentlemen.
Don't you tell me what I can and cannot mow down in the name of American justice.
It's really defense, you know,
Whoa.
self-defense.
Anyways, headed south, but got up to how many days is it we can run in a row? I forget my numbers, to apologise. Having a drawer full of things looks really creepy when it's papers. So, I can do up to 6 days worth of travel. Which is basically going to say 6 hexes. What are you thinking? Do a full 6? 5? 4? 1? How many days would you like to fast forward through?
Let's say 6.
3 is good. 6? You want to go full 6? Oh.
Okay.
I'd say until we eat something interesting, I suppose.
Yeah, and let's see from where you are now. I've got to use my big map to find out where 6 days takes you. Ooh. Then could you, for me, sir, make the obligatory survival check? Nice. So, oh, right on.
Fine.
I think his PC's done that thing that it done last time. Middle of sessions, his laptop decides it's the best time to start updating. Which is nuts. Let me...
Go to Windows 10, there's no more updates.
I'll write us up numbers real quick, and then we'll be good to go. $13. I'm sure that's not ominous in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Never taking the piss here. And that's what it gets for being funny. So, I'll run the assumption that Zuri will be chopping as you are hacking through the jungle, the mighty jungle where the lion sleeps tonight. Druskar, your trusty guide for this particular expedition, starts to push you forward. Who's doing what first and foremost?
See if I can investigate the area for like any early warning signs of hostile creatures, like droppings or marks or things like that.
Yip. Give my... You just rolled, because I forgot.
Investigation.
Investigation. Cool. I was looking for this. Investigation. As you are looking around, trying to get that early warning signs to what's going on. It's rather peaceful and simple. It's beautiful. Doesn't seem to yourself that there has been anything treading these grounds recently that you need to worry about in any way, shape, or form. But it never hurt to be cautious. After all, not being cautious is probably how you've lost party members recently. They just seem to have up and died. Who knows what's going on there? Well, Clive probably knew what he was doing, right? He seemed the sort. Well, as you are pushing through, who is up next with what? Anyone?
Have seagulls ever been hunted from above?
Oh God.
Don't give him ideas, damn it.
I'd say at this point here, you're not close enough to the sea for those seagulls.
The killer
Have
seagulls.
land gulls ever been hunted from above?
I don't know.
I think that's the gorilla. The gorilla dudes is the land gulls.
I mean, you can hunt if you like. Nobody gonna stop you.
Ooh.
I think hunting would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, the
Shall I
Russians.
roll for survival?
Yeah. Survival is one of those ones that technically comes up twice because one is to get your bearing. You are pushing through to try and get your bearings on that one there, trying to see what's going on. You know, you try to find the safest of foods, the gulliest of seagulls, the dumbest of birds. You seem throughout your entire time to be arguing with these birds more than anything, for you are not the best when it comes to these. That's all right. As we are pushing through, I will say for the safety of it, Bulgor will, he will be looking around for ambush predators. Whilst one is looking for tracks of creatures, trying to see what's ahead, he'll look for signs of creatures of ambush. And with a natural 18 for 26. It's going well for him. He's not seeing anything as he's every now and then pointing with Amber and, look at this, look at that, look, see what I found here, see what I've got here, look what we're doing. We're working together. Hurrell does not believe in working together, however. No, Hurrell is the sneakiest of all and decides that ambush predators are a problem. However, if you can ambush the ambush predator, you stand every chance. And so that is what Hurrell is doing. And once again, rolling a natural 18 for exactly the same. As that's going on, I'll need a quick refresh. You are hunting your way through this jungle, trying to see what's happening. It seems to be going well so far, for the most part. As you are going through, it's getting wetter and wetter. At one point, you pass by a river. As you pass through that, Ziri, are you able to get into your sheet yet, Tom, or do you need more time?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. It's got really funny for me for a bit. I am frozen on the map, big map. Ziri, if we're traveling, we should just be trying to break trail by cutting things at the moment ahead of them.
Ziri does
Make it
Ziri
easier.
things.
Yeah.
So that'd be athletics, yeah?
Yes, please.
Is your screen frozen as a whole then, yeah?
So I'm up on the main map, but it's just gone slightly dark, and I can't actually click on anything at the moment. So I'll probably
worry.
need to refresh it.
I will move you to the camp just now, just for the safety of it. May unfreeze you as well. What I'll do is I will roll publicly the 20 for you. A 13 plus your modifier.
I think it's about 19 or 20 then. Yeah, 19.
Straight 20. Your athletics is 7.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be honest, you beat this DC with a natural dice alone. Only one of these DCs have been failed so far. As you are pushing through on this one. You're hacking it away, whoever's hiding, trying to scope out the area, and as Amber and Bulgor looking for all these different types of tracks and ambush predators, as Hurrell tries to be the ambush predator, whilst Ikareth struggles to be a predator. And Draskar, what would you like to add to this? It's stealth, survival,
Okay.
intelligence.
Yeah, I want to be as stealthy as possible. Just like see if I can see a bird or some small animal we can kill before.
Okay, so
So roll stealth.
already had stealth, so we don't use the same ones twice. So however, I'll use stealth. So for you, if you're trying to
Nature?
nature works, yeah. You only ever need to describe what you're doing. We can find a way to make it work. As you and you're trying to show Icareth how it's done. So you are slowly creeping up on creatures on the bushes, and as you try to swipe at them, as he's trying to fire at them, you're both just getting in each other's way. As it's maybe causing a bit of issue for some people who are trying to be a bit stealthy, pushing through. As you are walking and eventually you end up standing in this large swamp-like area. As you see another, what's the word I'm looking for? As you see another lake just next to you. You look at it.
Basin.
Is the word basin what's technically used here? No, this is very specifically a lake. As you stand there now after these few days of travel. Oh, great fireworks! Love it. Use realize that upon this, maybe Draskar doesn't know left from right. As you consult your map, and as you look at your map, you look at where you are. You look at the map, you look at where you're supposed to be going. There is no water. You now stand in a swampland.
Okay, great. Does anybody know how to read this map? I seem to have gotten us a little, of course.
A little.
A lot, a little, a lot. You want to give it a go?
Don't worry.
I hold out the map.
So it kind of moves over to you. Don't worry. Everybody's entitled to one or two mishaps. Unless you're a native. Then Amber just gets racist.
I would dispute that if it wasn't correct.
Or it's just
I'm not sure.
sleep token. Ooh. And she's gonna stand here on the banks of this. Your companion, Cylida, looks at you. This year, however, if you wish to take a bath, which I'm not saying you should, but, personal hygiene didn't hurt anybody. This is Lake Lu, a geothermal sink heated by the volcanic vents of the mountains. As she gestures towards the mountains further to the southeast. It's sometimes also heated by lava that pools, but you don't need to worry about that. You're
saying it's hot.
Oh, I'm saying it's very hot and very alkaline. Fish and aquatic life do not survive, but, technically speaking, if someone here can take the water from a more alkaline to a acid, maybe bring its naturals up, I believe. What is it down? Make it more neutral. Then it could technically be used to bathe oneself in. And it's so warm right now that you could technically cool it down whilst you do this as well. You kind of look around, you can see that just a little off, it is essentially salt flats and a wasteland of ash.
So, are you saying that we need to get some lemons and squeeze them in here?
Potentially. I do not know how to raise the levels of water from alkali to acidity. I'm sure the wizard would know.
Well, it speaks for itself. If you add some acid to an alkaline, it comes out base.
Very basic.
Isn't alkaline like neutral and then base is
No.
the direction? I don't remember.
I could be totally wrong with these, but I do know the scale. I believe the scale goes from 1 to 14.
Yes.
1 being alkali, 14 being acidic, and then smack bang in the center is 7, which is classed as basic, and that would be equivalent to like tap water. You know, or what you would expect tap water to be. Basic, completely neutral, inert, for lack of better terminology. I only know so much of this because of that one Sleep Token song where Ncast went, he's calling that girl basic, right?
That's really funny.
Well, she's not acid or alkali. She's caught between black and white. Like, she's basic.
Too basic.
She has 7 on the scale.
So who carries a bucket of? Well, doesn't ash turn something more or less alkaline if you add it to something? I slept through Chem 101.
It's sounding right.
When you say salt flats, does it mean that there's less jungle and trees here?
Yes. It's you've got this like river kind of in front of you and this like marshland area that you're kind of in where it seems to be tapering off its effects, like it's all been leached out. But for the most parts in other areas, it's like it's like Mad Max Fury Road, for lack of a better visual descriptor. There, it's just plain dead, ashy.
Ziri gestures towards the non-forest bit in front of us and talks to Celia and goes, do people live out here? I thought most people we've come across have lived in the jungle, haven't they? Do people live out here?
Elementals, for the most part. Few method types, but nothing too human or human related. You're mostly looking at creatures and people living closer to Ishao or closer inward to the mountain where the lands are more fertile.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast mold earth and make like a little canal, dig it out, and then make a biggish size pool, just big enough for the lot of us to just chill in, and then start feeding water in, and then blocking it, feeding it in until it's a tepid temperature or warm-ish.
Amber, as you were thinking about that there and saying about it, it dawns on you that yes, technically speaking, adding ash to water does raise the pH. We're trying not to use the word pH as much as possible, but OOC pH is raised when you add ash to water, which will make it more alkali, which is the exact opposite
What we
of
want.
what you want. I had to Google it there. I had to Google it.
Well, at least we know.
See the pH. Yeah, pH. Yeah, I was wrong. Acid is 0 through 6. Alkali is 8 through 12. So yeah, no, I know.
Just like while Droska's digging a little doozy type thing, can I have a look around the edge of the lake, see if there are any sort of like tracks? Do creatures come here? People?
Yeah.
Anything like that?
Yeah, wait. I know. Yeah, I know vinegar reduces increases acidity because it's got acetic acid in it.
Did you pack a bottle of vinegar with you before you left?
And I don't think I have enough though. I didn't bring a cask of vinegar because, contrary to popular belief, we're not vinegar hoarders.
I'm more pissed
More
than
drink
vinegar.
hoarders.
Hey,
Maybe that'll make it more acidic. Let's all piss the pool.
Take a look around. There are very small
Trouble is-
prints.
Urine alkali.
There are like very small prints.
Right.
But when I say small, like it's 3. Seems like a clawed foot almost with 3 toes, and they aren't much bigger than like your thumb. They're not dinosaur tracks by any means, though. You've seen little velociraptors and such. Their feet are technically thicker than this.
Maybe birds or lizards or something like that.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Don't let Icareth know about the birds, however. When Icareth learns about birds, the local bird population goes down. Yeah. Yeah. Take a look in this area. It's all very...
Does anybody have prestidigitation? Because I feel like that might make the water less acidic. Or at least less alkaline.
I have a staff that could do that.
Getting dangerous to Moses territory, but go ahead! Try
Uh,
something like that.
I'll touch my staff to the water and try to slightly raise the acidity using my prestidigitation staff. See if that works.
Well, if it can change the smell of something, and it can change the taste of something, and it can clean people up. Sure as hell it can clean up the water, or at least make it, I don't know.
Less
Nothing.
acidic
I don't know, what does the rules say?
or less more
Magical
base.
effect. Well, would acidity qualify as a sensory effect?
Probably.
To cast the spell upon the water, give it that, give it a little try, see how it goes. As the water seems to all fizz just a little bit, not like extremely violently, but you do see it seems to just have these pops over the top of it. As you give it that little swirl and check it round. Do you like taste the water? Put your hands in there. What's the deal?
I'll give it a little taste, you know. Just like dip my finger in it and then lick my finger off.
Doesn't seem to have had any noticeable effect. You imagine stronger magics would probably be needed here, something along the line of purification.
Purified water. Yeah. Which I do not possess currently.
Yeah, well, it there's a very how alkaline on the scale would this water then be? We won't know, right? We just know it's not great.
I would be, given that fish don't live in it, they just straight up die, and it doesn't allow for life. I would be inclined to say we are probably looking at like the highest rating on the scale.
14.
Yeah.
So does it burn his fingers, i.e.?
Yeah, that would burn Amber's fingers.
Yeah, but you're a
14
tiefling,
is
so don't worry.
14 is incredibly aggressive.
It was
Yeah,
just
it's
a
like
little
it's
splish
good.
splash, don't worry. It's like when you
Don't
accidentally
worry.
touch bleach. We've all been there. Accidentally touch bleach and
No.
your skin starts flaking a little after a day.
No, can't say I
Never
have.
happened.
Lucky you. Yeah, it's not like,
Okay, well, I forgot.
you know, not it's not like for what you do, you dip a finger in real quick and, you know, boop, boop. No. It's not like putting your finger in pure lava. But, yeah, it's giving God I wish we had a paladin.
Can I come back to what Cylinder told us, me?
Sure. What did she say
Mountains.
out of curiosity?
The mountains the mountains that we see, do they run roughly east to west? Are they sort of like a big barrier, or do they just like stop?
The mountain in front of you does seem to go, I'd say in the distance, you know, there's quite a bit in the distance, about 100 miles or so, but it does then seem to go in a sort of banana-shaped curve, if you will, from the middle of the land all the way to the bay.
And Cylider's talked about there being a fertile area.
Yes.
Would that have been to the west of us or to the east of us as we stand looking at the thing?
The fertile area. You can see you're still very close to like a bunch of trees and jungle, and you can see over at the other end of the lake that there is also tree and jungle there as well. You get the idea that there would be the fertile areas in question. I think if I pull the map to my side here.
Azumi would say to everyone, we're supposed to be looking for a place where people are queen of. Now, my understanding is that would be quite a big place if you have a queen. So would that be near fertile land, wouldn't it? It's like certainly back home we would like build up little villages around the fertile things to farm in.
It's taking a looks at you. And, yes, but the majority of Chult is fertile land. So, to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west of this area is fertile ground where one could raise a kingdom.
Yeah, but we probably haven't come to Omid. That's what I'm trying to. That's right, isn't it?
Lake Lu is directly south of Kir-Sabal and Nangalore.
Okay.
We have moved southeast, and for that, we were told southwest was the way to go. I mean, it's all nice here, but sadly there is only the lizard folk in the jungles now in this area. We would be looking to head to the other area towards the Kobold Mountains, less towards Sky Lizard Mountain. And you're gonna takes the map and like points to like Sky Lizard Mountains and points to Lake Lu, where roughly we use R. I believe.
Was
yes, that's on the map.
that Cobalt or cobalt, as in the metal color thing.
Kobold, like the creature.
Right. Okay.
So, try to push some buttons to get some things. I need open vision right. There we are. So, yeah, kobold over that way, and sky lizard over here. Picture all. Okay, it's and then maybe we should maybe we should let Amber take control of the movement again, given she was so good at it last time.
I can certainly try.
And because of what it is, I will real Lake Lao. He's in Lao, Lake Lao, in its entirety. There we go. The entirety of the lake is now upon display. And if I get it loaded up right again. Yeah, the name is not showing, but I can very quickly write that down.
I think last occurs to me.
Yep.
Suda said that lizard folk might be around here. There aren't like eggs in the water, are there?
No. No. This water's a bit too hot for that.
Don't they keep their eggs in like acid lakes anyway?
No, that's the Githyanki.
Oh, same thing.
Just because they're green.
He's a reptilist. He's a reptilist.
Gee, they're both little split tongues that I don't give a shit about. You know.
How big are the eggs?
There are no eggs, but a Githyanki egg and a lizard folk egg they would probably be about the same size, to be fair. Not that you have seen either.
Let's dive into the details of the reptilian folk reproductive organs. That is what I want to roleplay about.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes,
Oh, the new. I've just realised I've got access to the new books now. All of the new books.
Whoa.
Do they push out the egg like a chicken, or do you think they just
I don't know.
drop it in a sack?
I don't know.
Do they lay like one at a time, or like is it multiple? How would that work? Like, wouldn't they have to be pretty small to like? How long is the gestation period?
See Matt frantically googling gestation period of reptile eggs.
No, I just know that like whilst you're here, I have like 5 or 10 minutes to quickly skim this book whilst you get back on topic. Yeah.
I'm by which we go.
Sir, with the detail that we have and the information that we have, you know that you have been led astray, bamboozled, all that good jazz, all that good shit. Use anything here? Any other information we're looking at getting beforehand, or? No.
Really, no.
Not really.
Then, who is taking the next set of tracks? I'll say we'll do 12-day worth of journey. We'll double it, that way you get distance you should have made plus new distance. You know,
Should have said Amber should take it, so Amber will take it.
then Amber roll a check that is survival for us.
She's very suggestible.
That she is.
Nice.
You do also have inspiration, remember?
I'll use that to kill myself.
You are looking around, trying to get to it, you know? You all start to watch. You're heading on out. The mountains of Sky Lizard Mountains, they seem to be getting a bit closer and closer. You start to move after about a day's journey or such. Let's say to avoid us going in a death spiral, if you will. At that point there, Philida will take over, realizing the absolutely horrendousness that yous are trying to get where yous are going. And with Amber just not having her heart in it like she normally would, Philida will go ahead and she will try. You're gonna, at that point, grabs Amber and turns her around in the other direction after the day and looks at you and... This is familiar, is it not?
Amber, who has been on a little bit of an autopilot, kind of wakes up, looks around. Well, yeah, I recognize those tracks. Have we been here before?
I mean me pointing you in the right direction. But it's okay, I'll take the blame for getting us lost, because that's all I seem to be good for.
Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
You're fucking down.
In your sleep.
But as you are starting to move on through, and you make the headway of where you should have made on the initial run through. It's a rather beautifully quiet night now as you are taking a rest. As you are moving into this area, you can see that it is starting to get a little more sickly looking, if you will. You've been in areas similar to this before, and you know that it usually comes with the caveat that there is probably some undead nearby. But yous are very much accustomed to dealing with the undead at this point here. You are moving set for the night. You are looking, however, and you're standing there, enjoying time. You can hear these large thuds and cracks. These... You see as trees are shaking in the distance as well. You watch. You see barreling down towards you beyond the tree line. You see this amazingly large, huge, impressive, very, very happy looking motherfucker.
Oh my god, guys! Didn't expect to see you here.
That is a big smile.
Hi,
It's-
guys!
It has only a big smile
Rawr,
for
Right.
two reasons. One, it's a big smile because he's a happy, happy boy.
Happy, happy.
And two, it's a big smile because he sees dinner. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. As it starts running towards you, and as it does, its head comes down as it clocks you.
what did I roll?
It's
Shit.
like one of the best initiatives I've thrown this whole campaign.
No, that was really good. 18, no.
I am used to like throwing like a 3 or a 4.
Tom, are you
not a
okay?
14.
Think so, yeah.
That's a nat one. It ain't like you.
No, it can be like me.
Ain't nobody
might be
here got
in-
the alert feat either to swap with you.
It might be one of those sessions where things don't go my way, dice-wise.
Well, we'll find out if things go the T-Rex's way. We'll start off with Hurrell. Hurrell has... I'm going to say good math, right? Hurrell has good math. No, Hurrell decided to multi-class. Oh, no, it's the same. So, Hurrell will go ahead and yeet some Eldritch Blast at this thing, because, you know, that makes the most sense for the Warlock to do, right? So, we'll fire on off. 10 and a 14 both will hit. For 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points of force damage as the T-Rex is blasted with it. Jaskar!
Yay, Driscoll's gonna do a running leap and just bada bing bada boom. Targets and
Fuck him up, Kenneth.
I don't have that shield that I picked up in my inventory. Do I?
You do. Boomerang shield.
Oh, there you go. Maybe I should try with the shield first. Is this a big boss battle thing, or is it just normal?
This is just a standard fight. This is a oops, shit has happened fight.
I wanna test that shield. Let's see how that will
Yeah.
work out.
Just realised that it hasn't got an attack. Un momento. I'll make this as quick and painless as possible for you. Attack using your strength, because you can use strength or dexterity. And it has a range of 20. Where's your targets area? Range is feet 2060, I'm gonna say, but
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
2060. And the effect is damage. Damage type here is
3 1d6s.
1d6 slashing. 1d6 slashing. If you're proficient, you attack. If you're proficient with shields, you're proficient with attacks made with this weapon. Okay. So you are adding.
Wait, there's a 3 in front of the 1d6. Isn't there?
Average roll.
Oh, okay.
Let's see now if I go like this and that, and then push here, go like that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Cool. The numbers are perfectly in range. If you wish to go ahead and click it down, it should allow you to.
Yep, there we go.
A 15 for 5. As you start running at this thing, and as you throw the shield at it, you watch it flies on it as it does, hits it before jumping back straight into your hand instantly.
Do I get 2 attacks of these? It doesn't count as a melee attack, I suppose. Just 1 attack.
It's classed as a ranged attack, so it'd be similar to like using a bow and arrow or a thrown weapon, or like, you know, a throwing axe. But technically speaking, you can also use your normal axe as well. I'll allow that.
Yeah, but not the shield twice then.
No, shield twice as well if you want.
No, it's just attack. It doesn't. Oh, well. Let's give it another shield.
Yep.
Let's see.
20 for 8. As
Great.
you throw it and it comes back, you throw it again. You watch as his proficiency with throwing shields is something strange. Seems really good at this. Did it now's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Speaking of being good at doing things, Icarus. Women, am I right?
Mean. That is a mean thing to say.
All I'm saying is, you're the only guy in this jungle that's managing to get himself some. 19 to hit for 6, well hit.
Can I still push him back? Or is he too large for that?
He's classed as huge, so what does your repelling blast say?
Don't know by heart what the maximum size is. Repelling blast, large or smaller, so no, he's too big. Then the second one will miss.
So you fire on off, the first one as it hits, and you know it doesn't move as you fire off the second one, and that confusion as to why it hasn't moved as you watch as it goes wide.
And then I'll move a little bit into the forest, behind the tree, and that's it.
Bolgar will look at you all and he'll start speaking some words. Words that you don't quite understand, but those of you with comprehend languages know that he shouts, "If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago." A 13 for 7. He's only got a +5 to hit. Okay. Let's see how it is. And then another 15 to hit for 4, total of 11 damage to the T-Rex as he blasts it on off.
Amber is gonna see if she can fuck with this little guy a little bit.
Little guy.
Little dino.
Huge creature.
Yeah, this little guy. This would be funny.
Okay, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. T-Rexes, quite wise creatures, all things considered.
But
Yeah. I mean, he fails, but that's because he rolled a 4.
get fucked, you proto lizard.
So yeah, it's now lying on the ground, laughing.
That's the end of my turn.
God, I miss when this thing didn't affect creatures with sub-3 intelligence. And at that, it stands straight back up.
I wonder what a dinosaur laughing sounds like.
It's called Tasha's hideous laughter, and I imagine hideous is the optimal word to describe it.
An evil laugh, but animalistic.
Azuri,
Hello.
you are up as Amber fires off at Tasha's hideous laughter. The creature falls to the ground for about 6 seconds before stopping laughing and starts to look menacing.
Ah, it's a shame. I am going to do an unusual thing called rage.
Hey, hold on, give me a sec. Amber,
Yeah.
scratch that.
Oh.
Tasha's has a range of 30.
I could have stepped closer.
You could have, but you didn't. And we're on Aziri's turn, and it already made saves.
Okay.
So, Aziri,
I'm then going to use my boots to jump closer.
Yep.
And then close. Up nice and close.
Yep,
And then I am going to recklessly smack it.
23 for 16. Yeah. Let's assume the
Okay, mate.
lizard's done nothing on its turn. Con save.
Can it make a 15 con save, please?
And it's prone.
And then I'm going to hit it again.
You have advantage. Although
Oh, I
30. Yeah, but you're targeting yourself apparently. So yeah, you still hit for a further 12.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Horel plus 6 to hit. 5 and 7. The 7's gonna hit. For a total of 4. Right, 4? Got plus 3 there, kiddo. You do. Other than that, it's 4. Draskar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up close and personal. Wield the battle axe.
Hold up.
You got advantage because it's prone.
Here, wait.
I don't think it's gonna move. Oh,
14 for 13, yep. You smack once.
smack again. Doesn't
And
allow me to
miss
do
on the
it with
second.
advantage.
It does, you just
Do you
hold
have
Alt.
Okay. So can I do that again?
Yeah?
The second attack.
Yeah, hold Alt for your
I'm
second
just gonna
attack
do a
once you
normal.
click it. There we go. Smash. So, 13 and 11, 24.
Alright. And that's 3.
Ikareth, the creature is lying on the ground.
Ikareth will
T-Rexes. Not the most dexterous, but still kind of dexterous. Not dexterous enough.
and you can add
4.
4. Why is it? I don't know why it's rolling.
Charisma
It's
modifier.
Yeah.
So, 15.
Okay, that was not a roll. Okay, I'm confused. That said that in a weird way, but yeah, 4 damage.
Fair enough.
No.
Bolgor, with his plus 5 to hit. 12 and a 15, both hits. 4 and 3 for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With 2 hits. So hold on, let's. Give it back 5, sorry. Forgot about that disadvantage and you rolled the nat one. Amber. As it lies there on the ground, getting turned into pulverized chicken, really.
Lying down. Toll dead.
Toll the Dead. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
You ding the bell and it's fine. Did it not?
No.
This creature then will spend half of its movement to stand up. And then it will. Okay. Hilariously, it has to attack Aziri and then Gruskar. It cannot make both of its. Oh wow! Okay, that explains why. Okay, that explains why. Okay. So.
Okay, now we're worried.
CR8, my fucking ass. I was gonna go ahead and try bite Aziri. Tom.
Advantage.
Oh, why did you have to remind me, buddy? Why did you? Okay, natural 18, so still technically 21 to hit. So, Tom, you are grappled and restrained, and you take, and this is half. You take 23 points of damage.
That's already halved.
That's already halved.
Oh.
And then Draskar, as it turns and grabs Aziri in its huge maw and then spins round to smack you with its tail. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage. This is why it only hits. Yeah. Woohoo! Aziri, grappled and restrained, and the maw of this
So,
creature.
at the start of my turn, because he's within 10 feet of me, Russell gets some temporary hit points. My rage ability, so he gets 8 hit points. Can I still attack?
I believe so. I don't see anything that says you can't. Conditions. Restrained. Speed 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
I'm going to,
Negate with reckless.
yes. So it's a straight roll.
The score gets the 8. Buddy. And
Can you make a con save of 15, please?
No. Because it dies.
Oh, thanks, Robert.
You gave its fucking skull in from its mouth.
I've renamed my
Spectacular.
weapon. Renamed my weapon last week.
I pat Zero on the back and I'm like, well done. That's quite the hit.
This is the biggest one of those we've seen.
Steaks on the menu, boys! I hope it's not too tough.
Use
That goes.
yeah, no, it's. And I see why it only attacks two. It attacks separate people. Dear God, it's a powerful bitch. But
Dead bitch.
as the
Does it look fully healthy?
it does, yeah. It doesn't
It's
look
like
as old as some of them you've seen. I'd say it's still quite young, but it is at full maturity.
It's not like diseased or weakened or anything like that. It appears, apart from being.
Yeah,
It
it appears fine for the most part. God knows what it was chasing, as there doesn't seem to be anything along the ways that you bumped into. Nothing's come running towards yous.
Would this be an ambush predator?
No. Definitely not. Ambush predator, you'd be looking more at, say, panthers or such. Cats.
Okay.
But it's use
Or humans.
or lizard folk, you know. Any humanoid certainly could be an ambush predator.
think it was just hungry, or do you think it might have been like defending something? I asked Droskar.
Ooh, can I do a nature check to figure out if it's like got a little dinosaur baby somewhere we can add to? Hey, imagine scrambled dinosaur eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You think it's a mommy or a daddy?
Are you checking between its legs?
Well, with reptiles, I know it's hard, right? It's not like physically hard. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know how lizards lay their eggs, so I don't know if this is any different.
I don't know either. I've never had a pet T-Rex before. It's almost like they went extinct before I was born. I don't know. Are we gonna look up some like T-Rex porn or something?
Maybe you could.
Let's get it open and look.
Maybe you could look at how Mark Zuckerberg works for reference.
Yeah, I'll sleep with him and see what he has. He probably has a cloaca.
Though
Can't do any
technically,
worse.
T-Rexes are related to chickens and not to Mark Zuckerberg.
So they have a cloaca.
I am not looking up how chickens do it.
They have a cloaca.
You keep saying that, but I don't know what it means, and I don't want to know.
It's the name of Ruby's next character.
It's furry.
It's the poop shoot, man.
No, it's not. It's the fact that like poop and piss come out of the same hole, and eggs as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
multifunctional.
It's the multifunctional hole.
Ah, so it's a bit
Yes.
like it's a bit like a politician's mouth. Both words and shit come out of it.
Yeah,
I see how it is.
Exactly.
See, we keep it topical here. We also almost kill people, but you know. But yeah,
almost.
I mean, Mage is dying over there, but until I hear a flatline, you know, like until I hear a South African ambulance in the background.
Oh, buddy, you're gonna wait at least 2 hours. Oh, sorry,
I was gonna
there's
say-
no fuel.
Do you think they can afford it over there?
I don't know. I imagine Mage makes plenty of money. I imagine.
He was
Imagine-
complaining about not having enough running water.
Mage, do you perchance have an emerald mine?
No.
Right.
I heard hesitation. I'm not sure about yours.
Got to purchase this one.
What?
Yeah, they just give them out like candy over here, emerald mines.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got
Well,
he's
okay.
got a blood diamond mine with Leonardo DiCaprio. Don't worry.
Because South Africa's just real world Minecraft, isn't it? There's an
No,
emerald
you
mine
just-
beneath every house.
Oh,
Yeah, you put villagers in a camp.
this is. Oh, anyway.
Dark, babe.
Okay, I want to cut it open and just see how many steaks we can cut out of this thing. Or
Yeah.
eggs.
Omelette?
Give me. I want to say. You give me the role that you feel best suits. There's multiple roles that could go here, in my opinion, but I'll let you be the arbiter of your role.
Okay. Survival. Just suck it. Oh god.
You can get 2 steaks out of this thing, right? What you do is you just cut it in half. They're large steaks, but they're steaks.
So
I-
we each other.
Could I help out with like a nature check?
Yeah, sure. He looks at it and says, "Yeah, you can-
That looks like a big chicken.
So, you know, he's like, you can get 2, and Amber goes, yeah, but if you cut those 2 lengthways, you get 4. And everybody's mind
so-
is blown.
So it looks like a big chicken, right? So what we can do, we can take the breasts and make food out of that.
You can take the wings, you can take the legs, you can take the breasts. There you go. That's already 6 pieces.
What wings? It's not a dragon, it's a dinosaur.
No. It's a
Does this
reptile.
does this one have feathers?
No, this is 2014. It doesn't. I wonder if they've changed it for 2024 though.
Do you think they could give a
Check.
T-Rex a fly speed?
No, because his body's too fat.
Why are we fat shaming dinosaurs? What's wrong with you?
It's not like the bee.
Well, according to all known laws of aviation.
Yeah, they didn't do it here either. Instead, they just made it really fucking fat.
According to all known laws of aviation, a bee is not supposed to be able to fly.
Yeah, but a bee doesn't care.
That's not true. It does seem to have like some feathers, or are those scales? Not sure. The 2024 version.
That could be. It could
Feathers.
be. It looks more scaly though.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a bit unclear.
One of those days.
But also, these are not the dinosaurs based on reality. These are fictional dinosaurs.
All dinosaurs are fictional. What are you talking about?
Dinosaurs are made up by the shadow government.
Dinosaurs didn't exist. It's just a thing that we told kids existed.
You know Scalpel, right?
Sadly.
Scalpel is fictional.
Oh
Australia doesn't exist.
God! I wish Scalpel. I wish Aaron was fictional.
What else are we telling people that is fictional? Women that are funny?
I mean, I'm yet to find one. Anyway, as you come on to this now, you split up the dinosaur for a little bit. It's a tricky situation, but you do manage to eventually get enough for dinosaur stew for the night.
I wish Clive was here.
These are, however, here now. So who's on watch number 1?
Could we have tracked this thing, or at least try and track it a little bit back to see where it came from?
Yeah, of course. As you are pushing through that area, watching where it came from, Siri, pushing on forward. I'd say after about maybe 5 minutes or so, you saw the speed that this thing was coming at you. After about 5 minutes, however, it does just kind of seem like it was freely roaming, for lack of better terminology. You just so happened to be in its way. But it doesn't seem like it's came from any danger, and it also doesn't look like there's been anything really there. The jungle just kind of spreads out for a little bit.
Okay, well. Here we go. Are we gonna have a brawl or what?
What?
Is that
Brawl.
your
Guys,
speciality?
don't know a brawl. Yes, I learned it from a mercenary I once. Sorry, my accent slipped there a little bit.
Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
Fry.
Brawl.
Brawl? Like a fight?
No, bro, a brawl.
Every time he says
Puts
this, the
over the
spelling
coals.
changes.
Maybe you can just spell it. Or write it in the chat. And with chat, I don't mean us, I mean like the...
Ah.
A braai. Like a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've never heard of this before. This is new. A braai. Ooh. I love how the image that it's given me is just a standard barbecue in like some white suburban area. Like, yep. Traditional South
no-
African
oh.
method of grilling meat. White guys in their garden.
Yeah, that is like South Africa. We colonized that a long time
We
ago.
call it Friday. What do you mean?
A braai is a traditional South African method of grilling meat over wood or charcoal and is a cultural cornerstone to American barbecue, of course. Of course, we had to bring it back to America. Google AI, everybody. Google AI.
Why are you worried about googly eyes?
As you make a nice barbecue out of the giant chicken, is what it is. You know, easy enough. Not too difficult. You start that cook. These all get a nice hearty meal out of it, which is good, very good. Use then watch the night starts to fall in a little, and now it is time to figure out watches 1 through 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'll take first watch.
Siri,
Goodness me.
Ruby, I'm gonna swing you from the fucking neck from a great
Like
height.
a chandelier here. Like a chandelier here.
Who's on watch numero 2?
I'll do second watch.
Yeah.
And Ishvaras will take a third.
Okay. Then, as all is coming to that close, and many people make their way to their beds with full bellies. Ziri, you're up first. As you look around the camp, you hear the sounds of the jungle slowly dying for the night. All those loud animals that would be squeaking and squawking, they soon tone it down, and you hear the more quieter critters of the night come out. The jungle reminds you a lot like a forest in that regard there. You know, there's dangers
Like a
during the
rainforest?
day, and there's dangers during the night as well, but the stuff during the night is a lot quieter. It's nicer.
Can I ask, are we still in the sort of like what reminds us of the undead region? Or
Yes.
if that's the case, during the watch, Ziri will try and on the outer rim or ring of the tents, she'll try and put down loads of like sort of branches and sort of like small trees and stuff, primarily to act as like a noise alarm for undead shambling in, because they wouldn't be able to avoid it. I think she knows that it's stupid enough. More so than blocking them.
Yep.
That's smart.
As you create your early warning system around the camp, it's really quick, really simple and easy. It's something that you are, in fact, quite good at. You have to get good at it, given all of the shit you've been through so far. But, 10 minutes of your time to save you a literal lifetime. Soon, use... got it all done. You grab little branches from little places, little twigs from other places. You sit down, take a little look at your handiwork. You see that, yeah, you've done very, very well. You enjoy the fire in at all. Is there anything else you wish to be doing at this moment in time?
And we see the sky, or are we completely enclosed by a canopy?
No, you can see the sky. The
I think she'd
sky's
be-
a nice orange right now. The sun is just setting.
I think she'll be watching the sunset, hopefully, and seeing, like watching for that famous flash that you get when the sun sets.
The green flash.
Mm-hmm.
As you are watching the flash, taking your time, you soon hear the very close snap, if you will, one of your small twig alarms. To the, we'll say, is the south.
I will jump up, start moving that way, and just start calling out to the rest of the group.
As
To
you
the
are
south.
running to the south, and as you do, you start calling. You cannot hear your voice.
Oh crap.
Can I see anything?
You see, as you watch, as in front of you, there's this figure that seems to form after a brief moment. As they hold up their hands, you can see they've got this long white hair. They are a drow. It's like gonna have a hand up in that sort of whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, but hold your horses there. They put a hand out, and then as they
Would I recognise what they are?
would you recognise they are a drow?
Well, who would I know about Drow? And well, one, I know about Drow. Two, people in our group have had interactions with Drow or Drows at some point. I'm not sure Ziri knows much about that. So yeah, would I know that this might not be an enemy? Is what I'm trying to get across.
I would say you are aware of drow.
Okay.
You'd know of them. They passed about. Bit of a reputation here and there. This one, similar to yourselves, very much fish out of water. As for people's interaction with drow, I don't think anybody's really told you anything about that.
No,
So
that's fair enough. Yeah.
Try to think, did you interact with one before? Oh, you did, but in the
So
you did, but in the shadows.
The ones that I remember
Character
potentially
question.
is
Like, what your backstory is? Do you think there's any interaction with your character before?
no. It's while we've been in the jungle, there have been two possible interactions, and I'm not sure.
Ah.
One was with someone talked to Brutus and like bribed him, but I don't think he told anyone about that.
Mhm.
And two, we had a group sort of pass through camp and sort of like just pass through, and I'm wondering, was one of them a drow? Because I remember there's someone I thought was a wizard, but I couldn't remember if it was a drow or not.
Yeah, there was. They stuck to the outside of the camp the entire time.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this person, their silhouette is very much familiar in that regard. But now that you're seeing them full in person, and it is a drow with their long hair, long white
Then-
hair.
I will stop just out of like attack range and start signing to them. Who are you? What do you want?
And it signs back to you. Who I am is not important right now. What is important, however, is that you take this, and they have in their hand a bag, and so they're kind of passing it on over to you, and you watch as like they very slowly start to get to the ground and like place it on the ground and like come back up, and then like they take a step back.
No, Aziri, don't do drugs.
I respond is, who you are might stop me killing you. So you probably want to tell me who you are.
See, it sings back. Honey, you couldn't kill me.
I would like to insight check that.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and roll? What did I put these skills? I'll just roll a 20. He kind of says that. He's got a sly look on his face, but as he says it, you've seen people proficient with like sign language before, and quite an awful lot of sign language can be done two-handed. Quite an awful lot of it can be done one-handed. You watch this in like one hand. They just seem to be moving their hand in a, I want to say, a magicalish manner, like a somatic component, and they sign with the other one in a very proficient way, in an almost mocking tone. You get the idea that this is someone who's very confident in his abilities.
It is? So it's a male drow.
Does it remind me of Amber's spellcasting movements? Would this be another wizard type thing?
Yeah, the hand on the, we'll say the hand on the left is doing like, magical hand component shit, fucking Sharingan and all that jazz, and the other one is doing like the signing and such.
Okay, I'll sign back. I've come across your type. Overconfidence is a weakness.
Sign back. So is losing party members, but you've lost more than me.
That's our guide's fault. I have swum back. She can't leave for shit.
Then maybe these will help you again. We have no use for them now.
Can I look around and see if there are other people around?
Yeah, you can take me on perception checks. Gonna take
Am I
over.
am I at disadvantage because of darkness, or?
No, it's not technically darkness. It's technically dusk right now. There doesn't seem to be other people around in this rough area at the moment that you can see. And since you cannot hear anything at this moment in time, you're like all of your other senses seem to be that bit heightened. But it seems to be just you, him, and your party behind you, all completely unconscious and unaware.
Cool. So just to clarify, drow, white hair. What type is he wearing? Clothes? Is he wearing armor? Is he got weapons?
He's wearing some brown cloak, if you will. I'm actually gonna write this on. This is what I prepared for. He's wearing a brown cloak and robes. Similar almost to amber. However, he seems to have like that high collar. The hair is in a ponytail. And it goes to below the shoulder blades in the back. And he seems to be about 6'3", which I think he is technically shorter than Aziri.
Only just.
You also
He's
see.
thin.
Yep.
He's thin. He's not bulky. He's thin.
No, he's very wiry.
Yeah.
He has red eyes. And on his lapel, if you will, you see I'm going to say a logo. It's a phrase. A coat of arms, if you will. And I should get the right bit for this one here. God, if only, where's it here? It's classed as, I believe it's classed as here. Or is it the other book? But you see he has a coat of arms that is purple. It's got this gold embroidery, almost like a crown and the silhouette of a face in gold. And then shades of blue and purple, like stained glass, seem to make up the innards. There's a crescent moon, but instead of being your standard left-right orientation, it's up-down, kind of like the letter U. And there's crested hills that seem to go underneath it. Then that seems to be mirrored and reflected on the other side, where the moon seems to break up a little bit, and there's a stars on the bottom. You can, if you wish, make a... Part of me wants to say insight check, but the other part wants to say history, so I'll let you make that choice yourself there.
Azuri wouldn't have known about, I think, unless this is a religious thing. She wouldn't have encountered. No, not good enough.
No.
Yeah, he'd never been to a city before, so if it's not a religious thing, she wouldn't know enough to know what it
It's not
is.
religion. I know a lot about the drama. I don't suppose I do in game, so I'm sure.
No, it's nothing to do with the religion, although...
Yeah, so she wouldn't know about cities or orders or anything because she just farms. She's only been in 2 cities in her life. Cool.
Hands you over that bag.
I don't take it. I'll let him put it on the ground.
Yes. It's on the ground, like walks back, and you have your, I want to say, catty conversation. As he kind of gestures towards it and, you know, rates off. Take it. It's yours.
I just stand there looking at him.
So you kind of...
So the rest of us are asleep, right?
Yep. Kind of looks at you for a moment and then like signs on over. Neither I nor the bag bite.
I don't say anything, just stay there looking at him calmly.
He starts to take a few steps back. As he does, he kind of closes his hand. It's like you're starting to hear all the little birds and such come back to you, and as you do, he looks at you and... Do you know what's truly the most fun I've ever had here in this hellhole? Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Boundary, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. And there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. Mondays, we find ourselves up north in the frigid cold of Icewind Dale, trying to solve the rhyme of the Frost Maiden and figure out exactly what happened there. On Tuesdays, however, we go all the way down south to the Chiltern Peninsula, where we try to find the Tomb of Annihilation, and a massive hex crawl that just kind of seems to be going. Our Thursday campaign is currently on hiatus, where there's been a lot of stuff going on, so that's currently on a little pause right now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday, DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the Lost Mine of Phandelver, where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Then on Friday night, Saturday morning, depending upon where you are in the world, on both Twitch and on YouTube, there is the new live campaign taking over down to the madness that we are calling Points of Light. It is going to be big, live, and hopefully planar. I had to change clothes for this one, but yeah, let's go back to the game.
Ivy?
Now, it's watching you explain these as you watch is just thunderstep. You all hear it as he just fucking bang and gone. As you are all very rudely awoken by the tremendous sound of thunder that blows off for 300 foot.
Would I get any indication where he reappears?
Thunderstep is 90 foot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep, 90 foot. You see is direct, like he's basically just taken a massive step as far back as possible. As he's done that, you can kind of just see that whiff of the trees around that area. Deep into the... Yeah?
And I sprint, double dash to him, to near that, in that direction. It's 80 feet.
Yeah. As you start to double dash towards him. As you do, you watch as he can try to do some quick math here. You watch as
He would still be probably what,
Yeah.
a good 20,
10
30
foot.
feet for me, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
No, well, he'd have to be further than that because I didn't get damage from his spell, so he would have been
Yeah.
20 feet minimum. Yeah, okay, cool.
You
I
watch
want to
as,
see if I can see him because I've seen Amber go invisible, so I want to see if he can do something like that.
you watch as you get really, really close, and as he throws down his hand once more, and you see a spiraling vortex, and as you do, you watch as he takes another step back into it as before it just... You hear this very faint sound of like a door locking from around you. As you look round, there are no buildings, there are no doors. How the fuck did a door just lock?
Okay. I will spend a little bit of time looking around, but assuming I can't see or hear anything more, I'll then head back to camp.
Yep. You head on back to camp after, say a minute or so, two. Who is actually still awake and who immediately heard their alarm, slapped snooze, and rolled back over?
Oh, look. Amber
I'm
will
like a sleeper.
snooze.
I
She
wanna
just blames the
confront
weather.
him.
She just blames the weather.
Ifrit would have probably gotten up, looked around, and if there was no immediate danger, then at least lied back down. Not necessarily going to sleep immediately, but like watchful.
Yeah. And Druskar?
Is Zuri coming back into camp now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be coming back in there.
But I was like, did you stay awake?
So
or
I'd
did you
like
sleep?
to. No, I want to stay awake. I want to confront him. I say, what the fuck just happened?
Some kind of magic shit. Just keep an eye. I'm going to go and get Amber. She knows about this stuff.
I'm just sleeping.
That's right. I can wake her up. She doesn't mind. She doesn't like Vox itchy waking her up though. So I'll walk over to Amber's tent and sort of just slip inside, and then I'll go up and I'll just gently shake Amber awake. And then when she's awake, I'll start signing to her.
Yeah.
So it's quiet. You need to come and look. There was some kind
Give
of
me.
wizard here. You dropped something.
All right, I'll have a look. Good morning, beautiful. And
I don't have a mirror.
I can tell you're beautiful, darling. She gets up and goes to have a look at whatever was dropped.
Yeah.
So Jessica, you would see Amber and Aziri walking back, and you would see Aziri signing to Amber, detailing what happened. So I think
Are you signing in common?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
So
I signed
quiet.
too. I
So I
signed
just
too,
mind.
yeah.
So I will sign the description of what happened, who was there, what he looked like, what he did. Can I make a history check to see if he rings any bells with that party that came through? That so we might have seen them before. Scottish.
Yeah, you can roll a check on that one there. Amber, as Aziri is describing this to you, no check needed. Wild tongue. No check needed. You know, this is the guy that stole your hat when you were bathing.
That's fucking damn it.
I don't think he's gave you that hat back yet.
No, it
I
hasn't.
point to the bag and say, "It's the wizard's bag. I don't know if that's dangerous. That's why I got you."
Can I have a look at the bag?
Yeah, you can have a butcher's at the bag.
I'll step back 10 feet just in case.
As you look at the bag, damn, they don't make burlap sacks like they used to.
Oh god, is it like an old for the destroyed bag, or what's up with
It's just a burlap bag by any means.
it? Okay. Can I have a look inside?
Yeah. So you take a look inside. You see there's just a ton.
My hat?
There's like a ton of paper. Don't get
Oh.
silly.
Can I have a quick look through the papers? Like, is it like a lawsuit? Is it what is going on with the papers?
It's a cease and desist from Disney. We're in trouble.
Eviction notice? Is it like accounting paper, or is it just child's drawings? You know?
Cease and desist. Sadly. You see 3 particular pieces of paper, and as you read at them for a moment, and you realize that hey, these are spell scrolls.
Oh,
Oh. That's nice. Can I have one?
if only I had identify. There doesn't happen to be like a pearl somewhere attached to it.
Oh, I thought that you'd been awake. You could have asked for that.
If only you didn't silence me, you know.
What are you talking about? You didn't take any of these watches.
I forgot to speak up. I showed that for a minute, and then they were all taken. I'm like, oh, I'll speak up after the person claims second. I was like, oh, third. Okay, fuck it, whatever.
But yeah, there are 3 spell scrolls here and a wand.
Oh. Well, there goes my night rest. I'm going to spend the next 2 hours reading through these scrolls and checking out this wand. Yeah.
Aziri will clear her throat and then look at both Druskar and Amber and say, "The person who did this, I don't think I've seen him before, but he was wearing. Does his cloak look like Amber's or not?"
His cloak looks like Amber's, but it's very much a cloak, whereas Amber's is very much a trench coat.
Okay.
Did he have a fedora?
Not this.
No, he had ponytail hair. He did have this symbol, and I described the symbol of purple and gold embroidered with a crown and a silhouette face, and then a crescent moon that's turned upside down with stars on the bottom type thing. Just to see if either of them
Would I
might know
recognize
what it
it?
is.
You definitely recognize. I'm not too sure about Druskar, but you, Amber, would definitely know this as the
Fucker that stole my head.
the symbol of Waterdeep.
Oh.
Orchid.
Would I know the guy being described as the fucker that stole my head?
My
Yeah,
hat?
sounds familiar.
It sounds eerily familiar to the fucker that stole my hat.
When I
Maybe
was
he's still
back home-
stalking us. Yeah.
when I was back
What would
home,
an envoy of Waterdeep? Why would they
Well,
give us stuff?
this was the thing is when I was back home, when like young boys started fancying girls, they would like steal things of theirs as sort of like a way to break the ice. Do you think that might be what he's doing to you, Amber?
That motherfucker! If he wants to flirt with me, don't be stealing my fucking hat. Just come up to me. You can talk to me. I'm good at talking. Talk to me nice.
Didn't steal your hat. You need to tell him this.
Sorry?
I didn't steal your hat. You need to. Could you like talk to him magically?
No, because I don't know who he is. Nor do I have line of sight on him. Or, is he within 30 feet of me?
Oh. I'll then describe the two spell effects that I saw him do to see if Amber would recognize them.
Amber, you are mage that, yeah. Amber, you're very much aware. Thunderstep, Dimension Door.
I'll tell Ziri that their spell, the teleportation spells.
Okay. Ziri doesn't know what that means, but she nods like she does.
They're like, the ability to move very quickly, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like running really fast. Cool.
Ah,
Maybe they were just helping us out or something. Oh. I
Maybe.
didn't know that the Lords of Waterdeep employed a drow there.
What?
That's pretty unusual.
What is Waterdeep?
the big city on the Sword Coast.
What, the one we came from? I thought that was called Baldur's Gate.
The Baldur's Gate is one of the cities. Waterdeep is similar to Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
They're like two sides of the same coin.
Waterdeep is prettier.
They're like tomatoes and corn, you know? They're both plants, but they're slightly different.
Amber.
Ah,
Amber.
Yes.
Spell scrolls are not spell books, and spell scrolls can be read provided the spell is on your list.
I know.
So you know that the three spells here are Slow, Witch Bolt, and Mirror Image.
Oh, fuck. Those are good. Could use them. They requires material components to copy them, no? Or just money?
Ink worth a set amount,
Mm-hmm.
which, funnily enough, is in there in a very small vial.
Oh.
Tiny. Like, just enough and no more.
Are you trying to make me a competent wizard?
No. I could give you the entire wizard spell list, every spell here, and I know you would still be the most incompetent wizard there is, Ruby. It's okay.
I know.
Dastardly.
could
Okay, who would
make you
benefit most from the...
We could make you 20th level and you'd 9th level up cast darkness, because funny.
No, upcast enemies abound.
But yeah,
Let's see. Spell slots prevent.
I believe it's 2 second and a first level spell. I thought actually one of them might be a 3rd level. Mirror Image is 2nd. Slow is 3rd, and yeah, a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd level spell.
Nice. 6 level orphan spells. How the fuck do I? Where's the copying spells?
The copying part, that's the part that requires time.
Yeah, trying to find where it is.
Great question. Is it something that's just written here or spellcasting? When you find a level 1 spell, copy in your book. Okay, here we go. So, for each level of the spell transcribed, it takes 2 hours and technically costs 50 gold pieces, but in this case here, we're using the 2024 rule of it requiring ink that costs roughly this much. So, you are... 12 hours. Total of 12 hours to copy the 3 spells.
Spent the first 2 hours, my watch time. Like immediately after this happens, I spent my watch time just copying the first level spell.
Add it in D&D Beyond as well. So Mirror Image is level 1, Witch Bolt is 2, Slow is 3. And now that I've wrote them
Which
down...
one is 2?
I believe so. Could be wrong.
No. Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Which spot's first level?
Oh, never mind. In that case then, 2 first levels.
Mirror
No,
image
third.
is second level.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, you got
I'm a
them backwards,
dummy.
So
I did.
I'll get Witch Bolt.
Lane, to copy in 1, 2, 3. So you take that time to copy in the hammer. The rest of the watch, it goes fairly smooth, fairly simple, quite nice, all things considered. You slowly copy that into your book. I will also add it from Compendium as well. Was which bolt PHB 2024, and there you go. Which bolt added to your list here. Remember to add D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
As you take that time and you and Aziri eventually call it a night. Draskar, you come to after getting your sleep again and then waking back up to take the next part of the watches. Anything you wish to be doing?
Before we go, I do explain my defense mechanism to Druskar, the twigs and stuff for undead type thing.
Okay, yeah. I'll watch out. I won't tread on them, and I'll keep an eye out. I don't know. I'd like to whittle.
Yep. Whittling away. What are you whittling out of curiosity?
I'm gonna whittle a wooden whistle.
No, I know you did that deliberately.
Yeah, in case I need to wake everybody up at once, might seem prudent.
Yep. As you... Oh, there it was there. So you start to whittle away this wooden whistle to awake your party members. When the need arises, that is. You start nice and simple, and eventually you get this rather nice looking thing. The problem with yourself is that you have done this so many times. You are extremely proficient in your speed. May not look good, however, it's function first. And in this case here, if you were to blow this this particular thing right now, it would be perfectly fine. People would have heard it. But as you are now here, make a perception check for me. 17. You hear this shambling from the north. He hears this rather large group seems to be moving slowly, painfully. The rustling, cracking, and they seem to be parallel to the camp, but they could just as easily, accidentally, get a little closer.
Hold the whistle to my mouth in case I see anything, but if I don't hear them coming closer, I'm not gonna break up everybody's rest, so I'll be poised.
Yeah. You hold the whistle to your mouth and just watch. On a 17, I would say that you see there is more than 5, but less than 10 bodies seem to be shuffling.
Can I blow this sword?
They don't quite seem to have noticed you. But their path is getting very close. They seem to almost be hooking round, but it doesn't seem that they've got any organization to that. Almost like they're following a path more than anything that you just happen to be in the middle of.
Well, I don't tolerate undead, so I blow the whistle with all my chesty lungfuls of air I have. Really shrill and loud. I don't know. Do I roll something for it? Or...
No. You blow the whistle. You do your best flow rider, and you blow the whistle. And as that happens, I need to ask, who wakes up at that one?
Amber would be still sleeping lightly enough after being ecstatic from getting more spells. She's practically bouncing off the walls of her tent.
Yeah. As you watch, you can see this horde, if you will. We'll call it a horde. You can see as it seems to move around.
You said 5 to 10. Has it not turned into more?
Now, horde is just a good word to describe a large number,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay.
But you see as they are seeming to be looking from north to west and getting a bit closer and closer. And as you all kind of come up and you blow that whistle and you watch, there's like some of them seem to turn and start to be moving towards yourself. You can see that, yes, there is some undead. Mainly little zombies more than anything, but you do get this glimpse, this shine, if you will. There is something armed in that crowd. And it is one of the things moving towards yourselves. Let's make it rather interesting. Who is awake right now and who's doing what? Let's just here. I'll throw Duskar and Aziri out. I imagine
Ishvirath was supposed to wake up sometime soon for the third watch. So I guess he would be expecting as well to be woken up. So he'd be slightly attentive and probably hear the whistle.
Yeah, in that case then you are in your tent, you are awake and ready. You see moving towards you very closely now. A wicket. And, as you watch his the noises come through, and you watch as more and more undead. Sadly, Droskar, whilst I did say sub 5, round about 10, also did roll just a touch low.
And multiply it.
Speaking of rolling,
Ooh.
initiative.
So. Come on.
Don't worry,
baby.
I'm sure we're not gonna have one of those issues where they keep rolling the undead fortitude with. God, that would be horrendous.
Yeah, make me stay up till 4 in the morning fighting on it.
During our first campaign, there was one zombie that I think it was
5 rounds, I think.
5 rounds just kept. Nobody had any spell slots, so we needed it to roll poorly, or we needed a crit from one of the players, and it just was not happening. And then it happened, and everybody was relieved. God, those were the days when all we had to worry about was 1 or 2 zombies. Now we've got to worry about 12. Combat music is a little low. Let's turn it up. Let's push the button, pop this out, and it's Amber at the top. Watch
Holy shit.
Pour out.
Ember is gonna run into the center. And as she does, she doubles back, sees most of the group, gonna target this guy. Which one is it? Is the enemy's about? Yes, and then do this one. Please fail. Please, for the love of God.
Intelligence. It is and is not in his favor.
Proficiency below stat. Let's go!
It's as and isn't because it's a flat roll.
As I feel the charm take effect, I just call out to the rest of the party, don't attack the right, he is mine. And we're gonna take a step back. Also, don't get close to him, he can still attack you. And it's the... Sorry?
Is a white mod immune to fear?
It's a charm, not a frightened.
It's also not immune to being charmed.
Yeah, no, it's a frightened, actually. Creature automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened.
Creature automatically succeeds as what?
If it's immune to being frightened.
Then I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I didn't burn a spell. I accidentally burned a spell slot. I'll give it back. I was trying to give an effect thing, but that didn't want to work. Yeah, then your turn ends, and who do we go over to next? Oh, it's Eager Zombie. Oh, he's so eager. And he stumbles on into your camp. And as he does, first person he sees, he can't see Icarip right now, as technically Bolgar. Going to move towards Bolgar, which if you are Vox, technically would invoke an attack of opportunity.
I will not take it.
Okay. It's going to slam on Bolgar, a 13, which misses. And that's really all he can do. Horel will take a step forth and will 8 plus 6 is a 13. I'm getting really good. Oh wow. Wow! Okay, alright. It just naturally hits, I guess. Fuck the zombie sideways. Takes 7. And then second one, natural 12, so we know that hits. 3 further, 6. Bolgor couldn't ask for much better than the two characters that I got to play being together. I don't know what his melee to hit is +4, but technically 7. And then he'll make a second attack on that. Well, that's in that 20. Hey. Great news. I'm not going to roll damage because he technically cannot survive that. We're then going to rock on over to this zombie here. He's going to move closer. This zombie here is going to run through. Technically dashes, and we move over to... Oh, this guy over here. Technically dashes. Then we move over to Aziri.
Nice. Just see this zombie appear in front of me. Don't like that, so I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to recklessly smack him. Doing reckless. That's annoying.
Great thing you said recklessly, because you get to re-roll that shit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm missing on doing. Set activities, save, effect, applied effect. There we go. Cancel, cancel, close, close. Sorry, I'm also trying to fix things for my own mental sake. There we go, it does the thing that I want it to do. Sweet. You swing at this fucker. And as you do, yeah, natural 13 is going to hit for 15.
And can you make a con save DC 15, please?
You really want an undead creature making a con save after the last time?
Yeah, because he can go prone.
And this is in this guy's favour. And he only just fails. Rowan.
I'm going to move up 1 square, and I'm going to hit the one to the left of Druskar.
Yeah.
Still reckless. Let's see if it works this time. Yeah.
23 temp. I'm sorry. The death knell of M.
Yeah. That's what her maul's now called. Can the zombie make a con save as well, please?
Yep. So you smash. He just as lucky as his friend, but also much worse.
Can I use it Crusher to move it 5 feet up towards? That's it. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, did enough.
Yeah, I'll stand there.
Okay. We're gonna move over to the remorseful zombie.
What are you feeling remorseful about?
Because he's about to smash Aziri's skull in.
What advantage?
A 12 will
see you
miss.
try.
12 will miss? A 12 will miss. Pensive zombie, I don't know what that word means.
Pensive is thoughtful and considering.
The unhinged zombie is going to bust on in here. And as it does, going to run past here. Bolgar will take an attack of opportunity, 22 to hit for 8. He's going to come in and he's going to tell you that the Omoons secretly abducted people to probe them. And you can hear all about it on his podcast. But right now, his podcast is concerned with smashing dwarves. And he's going to go ahead and try to attack Druskar. And that's going to miss, but that's okay, because it's a conspiracy theory. Let's see here.
I'd like to know what that podcast is called.
Asking for a friend.
He is going to go ahead as you watch as the Wicket is standing there. And he has multi-attack, 2 long swords or longbow, and it can use sweet and sweet. Okay. It takes a swing at this one here. A 9 which hits, by the way. A 9 which hits, so you know, this is not me being sympathetic, we rolled for zombies. So the good news is if you fail to hit, like That's on you. And we'll try to life drain, which will miss. But yeah, let's scroll on up.
My little spell worked.
I do not know why it is not adding the thing. I'll need to fix it eventually. I'll throw this on here for now. He's not stunned. It's just important. Icareth, you are up.
And while up, I will... Actually, I'll target this one first with one of these. That's this one.
1 sec.
And then, of course, it adds 4 damage, so that's 6.
Which one we hitting there, sorry? This one back here, cool.
This one.
Sacred Flame, wow. He passes. You fire that one up, and as he dodges away.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, do you wish to do anything else?
I think I'll give a small heal to who's most in need. Probably Aziri, right?
I'm hurt. Well, I've taken some damage, but not really much.
Well, a little bit is fine.
Thank you.
And that's it.
This damn effect won't go on. But the zombie's going to attack the wicket because, you know, you hit me, I hit you. That's the rules of combat. A 12, which will miss. This guy here is going to run on in, sees Bulgor, smashes at Bulgor. A 17 to hit for 2, will hit. Draskar.
It's gonna go zombie smash. Before he does, however, he looks at the zombie and he says, "Why did the zombie leave his girlfriend?" And with the punchline comes the punch of his battle axe, 'cause he was dead inside.
That can relate. As
Yeah.
you smash at him, and he dies. He heard the joke and no longer wants to be in this planet anymore. As you proceed to send him to the afterlife.
Yeah, and I'm gonna battle axe. This is the one who told me about the podcast, right?
Yeah, and at the moment in time, he's currently telling you that like the lizard folk, they, believe it or not, they have been disguising themselves as Yuan Ti and politicians, and they've been trying to get into like the deep-seated areas of like governments around like the world and such. It's some truly interesting stuff, and the only way to distinguish them is if you cut a small V in their neck and look under it to see if you see scales.
The lizard folk control the media.
I might want to learn more about that, so I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to attack this one.
You got advantage on that one.
Yeah.
The lizard folk control the Waterdeep media.
I was thinking of a really old TV show from back in the day called V.
V for Vendetta?
No, just called V. And it was about...
I believe they're making a remake of that, right?
They made an old one, but they made like a remake in 2013, like a sequel, but it was basically about lizard aliens wearing flesh suits to try and take over the world.
That's
80s sci-fi,
that's
man.
very topical.
This guy here dies.
Huzzah! Yeah, tell me more about the podcast, man. And my turn.
Sorry, this guy here, he's gonna run on in towards You know, he can technically. He's gonna get to like here, run it on in, and like stand there like caveman SpongeBob for a moment. He's got no idea what's going on. He's totally confused.
Is it the confused zombie?
He definitely doesn't
No,
know
he's
what's
cautious. He's cautious.
Oh, I thought it was benches.
The sleepy zombie's gonna attack and miss on Bulgor. God,
You know what?
darkness-
We should make a president of the United States. You know, sleepy zombie, sleepy
The-
Joe.
Unsure zombie's gonna walk on in and shrug.
He thinks.
Amber.
Can I, at the start of Amber's turn, can I wrap her up in my branches? And I'd like to try and move her to the square south of Druskar.
Oh my god. I'm gonna take a risk here.
Hold, set. That thing you're trying to do, does that the branches?
Yep. Is it?
Amber, are you willing to be teleported to an unoccupied space that Aziri can see?
Sure.
Where to, Tom?
Square south of Druskar.
As
I was
you
gonna use a new feature, but this is fine.
As you start to, you got to move. Just this huge branch just comes out and like wraps you round and places you over here. So you're just gonna whimsically whisked away.
You have full movement. I'm not setting it to 0.
It sounds good. Do I know if Itchy's in this tent?
You can fucking see him.
Do I care that Itchy's in this tent?
That's a question between you and your god.
I'm an atheist.
Make a con save on that one there, will ya?
Why?
You're being counterspelled.
Oh? By
So
who?
white has counterspell?
No,
Oh.
someone else.
Someone else does.
Sillada or Optimistic Kiana.
Cyllida is a ranger.
So it's fucking Kiana, isn't it?
Kiana has some form of spell casting, and as you fire off the hand gestures for a fireball, she instantly counterspells that shit. You rolled a 6, so you still have your spell slot.
Okay.
I don't think you have your action, but you still have your spell slot.
I don't have my action, no, because otherwise I can just keep trying till it works. I'll take a few steps back and then end my turn.
Okay.
That
Orel,
was such a good fireball too.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ruby.
Why did you have to be in the way, man? Like, come on. This is
She's
why I
just
take
very
lightning bolt for.
Trying to think here. You know.
Who? Sorry.
It'd be funny if Huel had a fireball now.
No. Hurrell has technically. I'm gonna say one.
The world
better.
doesn't have third level spells.
I know, yeah.
Hurrell
Do they
will
even have second level?
put their hand out, and as they do, will click and pull, and as they do, for the second time tonight, you get a deafening shatter. 2, 3,
Nice.
4. And these creatures here make con saves. So, the cautious zombie. He was right to be cautious. Cautious zombie will only take half damage on that one there. Everyone else takes full damage. Bulgor will realise that he is in a bit of a sticky situation that he can't do too much about, really. And so, we'll use a luck point to try that advantage. And gets a 13 for 7 on the one at the top of him. So he needs a... he does not die. And so Bulgar will do him in again. A 15 for 3. He needs a con of 8. And that's a nat 20. Zoink Scoob. The grateful zombie, he's gonna come in, he's gonna tell, it's like, hey, I'm really glad that we're all friends. It's been nice roaming the woods with you guys here. As he passes through his friend. He makes everybody aware of how much he loves them. He's gonna go ahead and smash Aziri, but not the smash you're thinking of. He's gonna try and break Aziri's damn neck. Aziri, it's your... Yep, he doesn't stop him from rolling a fucking 12. Aziri, you're up.
So I am just reloading. Have I got 2 in base contact with me at the moment?
Yeah, one to your west, one to your north.
I see Hurel potentially being attacked, so I'm going to try and run south of Druskar, taking the opportunity attacks, and then go up next to Hurel and try and attack the one that's I'm going to go.
Yep.
There.
2
attacks.
attacks coming in. I think that 18 for 4 hits for 2.
Yep.
So you take 2, and then you can just continue that movement.
And then I'm going to move up to here and recklessly attack the one in front of me next to Huro.
Yep. 13 for 12 will hit.
And then I'd like to try and do the trifecta of knocking it prone and pushing it back 5 feet.
It's not prone, but it is moved.
And then I'll follow up and hit it again.
Yep.
Or try to hit it again.
Come on, DC 17. It's dead.
Then I will move there to block it to hero. That's my turn.
Yeah. The remorseful zombie is going to take a step on over, and it's going to smash into Druskar. Druskar, you were in the middle of being told about this shadow government and how they eat rats and all the rest of it, and how their queen has been locked away because she can't be trusted. She's really evil, and she's got a daughter, but the daughter seems sympathetic to the human cause less than the lizard folk cause. And then Aziri comes in and just gone. Right at the good part. You were just about to be given the URL.
And I wanted to keep that one.
This one here, stupid as stupid does, if you will, and it's going to just go ahead and attack the first thing in front of it, which is Aziri. Aziri, a 14 to hit, an 18 to hit, sorry, for 4 halving to 2.
Nice.
Then Oba, the white, he gets to go ahead and do his thing. 9, they both hit, so 7 on the first, and then on there, Icarus.
At the start of Icarus' turn, I would like to try and use this on Icarus, please.
Icarus, are you willing or unwilling?
I am willing.
Where to?
To
I trust.
the square next to Hero and south, next to Hero. Perfect. That's it. And you have movement.
Okay. Not that I need much movement, because if Amber isn't allowed to harm some allies, then at least I can. Right?
Hunger of Claymore is fucking funny.
Did you ever know that?
Claymore. Feed.
I think someone caused darkness.
Hunger for Dar is that really fun one that blinds them and does damages. It's a real twofer, shall we say. As you...
so that is cold damage that starts its turn. Okay, when they start their turn.
So when they start...
On the end of the turn, it is 2d6 acid. So 2d6 cold and 2d6 acid. And difficult terrain, I think. Yeah, difficult terrain.
How
and
is this
they're
spell
also-
not overpowered? How? I need
Very
to
little
ask.
damage.
It's
Not a lot of
4d6.
damage.
It's 4d6 damage. It's difficult terrain and it's blinded.
Yeah, but we can't see into it, and a fireball does 86 damage at this level.
But doesn't that count for the players as well?
Wait,
We
is it?
can't see into it.
Oh no, yeah, no lightness. Okay.
Well, power
Oh,
up.
but then I
I
can.
think.
Yeah, because magical darkness, and that should work.
See, sphere of
Nothing
darkness is a
seems to
point.
be harmed.
The sphere, difficult terrain, filled with strange whispers and slurping noises. Oh dear God. Which can be heard up to 30 foot away. No light, magical or otherwise, will illuminate the area.
Could I flavor it as the slurping noises being those of Claymore?
Oh,
Like his eating noises?
these guys here are all blinded.
That counts for anything inside the sphere, right?
Anything that goes inside that sphere.
I'm not going inside that sphere.
Oh,
I want-
high is this weird? 20 foot.
Who looks to be most harmed?
What was that,
Probably
buddy?
Druskar? Who looks to be most harmed? Druskar, I suppose?
Technically Druskar, yeah. I want to check something here.
Then Druskar gets 2 of these. There you go. 8 HP.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
I want to check something. It's going to take me a little moment just to quickly fucking find out where it is. Where's the damn sequencer? Because I think Druskar might be in there. The problem is,
According to the template, not.
that's the thing. The template is a circle, but it's counted with how the squares are, and it's not showing me the fuck. How big is the circle supposed to be, out of curiosity?
The 20 foot.
20 foot.
Radius or diameter?
You're good. Yeah, you're fine, Druskar, so you don't need to worry about anything like that. There we go. Cool.
Phew.
So, with that one there, didn't else your turn there, Rikoreth. You give healing 8 to Druskar.
That's it.
Well, the white is blinded. And so, therefore,
I'll give it 2d6 cold.
it
Can I
counts,
just-
Damage.
it counts any enemy
Um,
that it can see. Motherfucker can't see.
What? My HP on my character sheet, my HP on my character is different. You know when you right click on a character, it says 47 on my character, it says
Because
39
temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Thanks.
Temporary, does this guy get, do they get to take a save at the end of their turn with this? Only when it gets damaged. Okay, well. It cannot see, so therefore it takes 2 points of cold.
And then at the end of the turn, it gets 6 acid.
If it ends its turn there.
Yes, if it ends its turn within.
However, since it can't see and it knows where it could see, it's going to step on out, removing the blindness. However, it still can't fucking see anything. Because the entirety of that side of the camp is just blocked off. So he can't see shit. And so he ends his turn out there. Never let it be said that they don't know anything. This guy here, he's going to take that damage. You rolled 2, so I will take that for this round. And he needs to roll a 7 on the con save to survive. He rolled a natural 7, so he does in fact survive. And for it, he moves to here. That's his entire movement. Just on the edge where he remembered there was something. He then makes a dexterity saving throw against your DC. I would ask what your DC is, but he rolled a negative. So he's taken 6 damage, so he needs to roll a con of 11. He remains. Icarus, what is your DC? 15? 15?
14, I think. No, 15, sorry.
Okay. Druskar, you are on the edge. You can hear this. It's unpleasant.
We should. I move around the edge. The last one. You got a podcast? Shit. I raise my battle axe. And bada bing, bada boom.
25 hit for 7 will hit.
Again.
Consistent. He takes both of those slams and he's still standing.
Shit. Okay.
Oh wait, he doesn't get to listen super and get damaged. So you still have that, cool. Didn't know it's your turn?
Yep, that's it. That's it.
This guy here, he takes the 2, and then it was 6 on the other one. Who dare text me at a time like this? Oh yeah, it's Snapchat. Who wants to give me a memory that they're probably selling? It's gonna move to his last remembrance, and then can't see Dick. Great news for him, he can't see a damn thing. Horrible news, that's where he has to end his turn. This guy here, he's going to go ahead and take the 2. And he cannot get out, so therefore must make a dexterity saving throw of 11. Else taking 6, needs a con save of 11 to be alive. That is a nat 20. He stays on the edge of glory. We move over to the unsure zombie. Totally unsure as to how this is going to go about, but he has 1 hit point to his name right now. And he is gonna... He's moving through and he kind of shambles into this tent here. And then has to make a con save. And remains with his 1 hit point. You hear a scream. Amber!
So, Fireball got a reward. You no longer need to be a point you can see, it's a point you choose. So I choose the center of the darkness.
Okay.
And I believe they all have disadvantage on the save due to being blinded.
That is a great thing that we can do a quick double check on to be safe. It sounds right, but I have, you know, never been too sure myself. Blinded creature automatically fail any check that requires sight.
They automatically fail.
Any check that requires sight.
Well, this would be
a save.
No, it's a saving throw. Yeah, I don't know.
The dex save is dodging out of the way, so that is based on sight, right?
No, this is you can't see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Period. Next line, attacks affected. So these guys just roll flat.
Let me see. Because fucking 2024 rules blinded PHP. You can't see any ability that requires sight. But yeah, no, I could argue for either side, but if you say they flat.
So they flat. Great news. Great news as they run the risk of all dying here, really.
Yay!
including Bulgor.
Nothing of great
He's a
value would be
sacrifice.
lost.
Yeah. He's a sacrifice.
Right. So it's 5 plus the damage.
That 20 succeeds though.
Variant rule that we don't use.
Is it variant now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it-
There's
it's still variant. Okay.
it's variant in there. It's in Player's Handbook, I believe, where it says another rule is that a nat 20 always automatically succeeds. So the great news is, you hear a lot of thumps.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the.
Did anyone else return?
Nope.
It's Hurl's turn.
Look at me, guys. I've become a competent wizard.
It's Horan time.
Finally.
Hurl's
6 levels in.
Hurl would have advantage on this. I believe. Let me double check. Please be that one warlock that did take the right thing. Back to the blade. Repelling blast. Agonizing blast.
No.
Devil Sight? No.
What?
No.
What fucking hexblade doesn't take Devil's Sight?
A bard.
That's the whole. You take Pact to the Blade, you take Devil's Sight, you take Darkness, you cast Darkness on yourself, everything attacks you with disadvantage. God, Hurl!
Well, you see, that requires a competent, a competent warlock.
It's going to go ahead for these two here. They're both going to hit as a 14 and a 4. Let's see. So on the one at the front, wow, that's 4. And on the one in the back, that there is 9, 10, 11, 12, which is going to prompt a con save of 17. Just fucks it. And then would be repelling this guy back 10 foot. Bulgor is gonna have to technically take 2 points of cold damage. And then due to his thing, he does not get impeded by difficult terrain, so that's just normal movement. He's gonna walk on out, and as he does, he's gonna scream in those dulcet Bulgar tones that you all know. They're gerbs, because he really doesn't know much else. And he'll move over here. He's got a +5 to hit, 7 and an 11, both of which will hit. A 1, 3, 3, and then 6. So it puts this guy to 1. Then 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5, 13. On the con save, he's a 10 on the die. This zombie here saves. Aziri.
I am going to
Please
move.
go and grapple and throw him into the hunger.
Almost.
Gotta be able to see where you're placing them.
Can I stand on the next square up?
Yeah, you should be able to. It might be fucking with the wall, so I'll move you there. There you go. You just kind of scooch past the tent.
And I'd like to recklessly smack this guy.
Yep. DC 14 required. 14 on the die.
And then I would like to recklessly smack him again.
Yep. 20 required on the die. 20 required dirty. And he's dead. He dies right there, thumps into the ground.
That's right. And then I'll stop there. That's my turn.
Well, no Wicket. Actually, he's smart. Unlike most undead, he's actually smart. So he will come round here. knowing that he cannot see. And now that he can see,
The moment I see him come around the corner, I would drop concentration.
yep, then
I'll take it off here. Oh, oops.
don't worry, I got you, buddy. The
Oh,
other
thanks.
thing that I don't have, however, is that's not art browser, tile, foreground layer. Nope. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's a
I
light
hate when it
source
does
now.
that.
It's a light source now. That's what it is. This class is
What is the light color? Black?
No, on the settings in this, you can change a light source to be darkness instead, and then it makes a little darkness. It's kind of cool, kind of useful. This guy here, as you drop that concentration, he is first enemy he sees, Azeri.
Advantage.
Longbow. Azeri, nat 20.
Yep.
And then a 12, which misses, so you take 10, halving to 5 piercing. And that's all she can really do. Igoreth.
I am going to. Where is it? Guiding Bolt.
Oh, you're brave. Yeah, no, that hits.
Which also gets +4 damage, so that's 24. And then I'm also going to target Volgor with. I think he can probably use 3 of these for 6 HP.
Volgor will give you a thumbs up.
And then I will move this way and end my turn.
Oh, he gets to make a wisdom saving throw. For score!
Just pushes by Ziri. You get a podcast, right?
Actually, I sell supplements.
Oh, fuck it now. You're gonna die.
Have you tried creatine, bro?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Don't worry, just smack it off. It's not gonna prohibit you from doing it.
I think you have advantage on the first one because of
You do.
guiding bolt, don't you? Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so smack, 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 smack.
Yep.
Advantage on the first one.
Reroll the 20.
Sorry, I should have pressed up.
Don't worry.
There you go.
Oh, so close.
That's,
And then your second attack there is a normal attack.
no.
18, he takes a total of 17 damage. Amber, you're up.
Do a topple as well.
Okay, well, sec.
Concept. DC 8 plus, I don't know what more.
8 proficiency
modifier.
strength. He is toppled. Amber, disadvantage, I guess.
Oh, God. Yeah, on ranged attacks, right?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit him with a good old. What do I know about resistances for a ride? White.
Have you fought
When it
one
comes to-
before?
They're undead. I feel like Amber would know. She's smart enough.
You just fought a ton of undead without resistances, so... Ow. Just stabbed himself with a pen.
Max damage, woo! Or high damage.
Wisdom save, incoming. I pushed the button and I forgot. 15. He fails to save and dies. Because he had 2 hit points left.
Oh yeah.
Bam!
He's all collapsed down now. They are all dead. The Wicket, the zombies, some people's hopes and dreams.
I move over to Bolgar and try and soothe his burns.
Wow.
I would say he's very, very happy that someone is helping him and very confused about the darkness. Didn't quite see where it was going on. Eyes are still a bit squint, you know, he'd just really woken up.
Does anyone else look hurt?
No one else took a fireball. Bolgar's the only one who took a fireball.
I'm a little hurt.
How did that happen? I didn't know, right? We're spellcasters.
I will give my healing hands to Druskar then.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You heal up another 10. I'll throw it on you just now.
Bolgar, my temporary hit points goes away from you when I drop rage, by the way.
Can I search the Wicket for some loot?
Yes, you can. As you start to look through the body, as you touch its body. I was going to do Mariah Carey, but I forget that song. Thank God. Oh yeah, it's touch my body, and that's about as much as I know. God, I was young once. If you listen carefully, you can hear Mariah Carey defrosting as we speak.
She supported the trio. We don't like her anymore.
No, you don't. Draskar, as you are searching around, why don't you go ahead and tell me if it's even or odd?
Even.
You look through, you find its sword and its armor. You find about 20 gold pieces.
20 gold's nice.
Its armor is studded.
May I ask, of the few zombie bodies that aren't burnt to a cinder, are they human-like, or could they be lizard people, or something else?
They are humanoid, we'll say. They do seem to come in all shapes and sizes. Some are dwarven. Some definitely look like they had a tail. Some even seem to have fangs and almost snappy-ish jaws. You imagine that they're probably Yuan-Ti, similar to the Yuan-Ti that you fought and fight beside.
Oh, can I see if I can cut off one of their tails and one of the humanoids that has a tail? Because I want to make a sling for my whistle to hang it around my neck.
It's like Clive
That's
never
fucking
left.
grim. That's fucking grim, dude.
It's like Clive never left.
The tail of an undead monkey as your sling for a whistle.
Well, what do you want? There's no rope around. Does anybody have a rope? Well, it's kind of a piece of rope, I suppose, but it's got less character then.
You mean like the rope that you have in your backpack, Draskar? That rope?
Oh, I suppose I could cut off a piece of that, but
I'm gonna rope myself.
prefer to have.
Shut up.
I'd prefer to have a bit of monkey tail. I'll dry it out, of course, make it nice and salt it, and make it a real.
That's cool, Jessica. I might have picked one of those quite flexible, like vine-like things that's on that tree over there. That looks like it'd be quite good for a sling.
You guys are taking all the fun out of it. Okay, fine. I cut off a piece of vine and I
mean,
wrap
you can
it
still have the
around
tail.
and- okay.
You still have the tail for like trophy.
Dead zombies don't count as creatures anymore, right?
Object.
Object.
Would you let me roleplay cremating them with Sacred Flame? Even though it says only creatures.
Man, I thought that was going to go in a vastly different direction, Vox. I'm going to be real with you now, buddy. It's been
Why are you trying to ERP with corpses?
It's been over 100 sessions with you, and this is the first normal question you've asked.
He's shocked. He doesn't know how to react.
Yeah, no, I am too. What do you mean this man just asked like a normal mechanic question to do a thing that could be perceived as good?
So can I?
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Alright, Bob the Builder.
I'll help him just to stack them on a nice log-like heap and little square. Like a Lincoln log, like log.
You're like a
Like
pyre,
a
if you
little
will,
log
yeah.
cabin.
As you build up a pyre and spend the next 10 minutes or so continually burning these guys with radiant energy. Because fuck if fire is going to work, but the power of God shall burn you out.
The thunder will bring the light back to them.
Yeah.
Will save their souls.
Is there anything that you wish to be doing on your rest out of curiosity? On your watch?
I will pray for them and just be attentive.
Hey, don't close your eyes when you pray. You gotta watch.
As you pray on it like any good religious person would. And as the night finally comes in and it is dark now, you are making your way towards the general area to which you wish to go. Who is taking up the mantle of guide?
Amber.
Okay. Amber, where are you here?
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Gotcha.
And
You sing it tonight.
that's how he sings. That's the worst part. He's got that fucking nasally voice. Which direction art thou pulling the party?
The right one.
The red direction.
The right one, that's the east, or
So
It depends which way I'm pointing.
you've got the
came from
little
the-
ruler tool. Pull the token in the direction that you wish to go.
Did we have a plan where we're going? Or were we just kind of going like left, right, left, right, left, right?
Go.
Southwest, wasn't it? That was the direction.
Yeah, if we're heading back west, then I'll point west. My PC's lagging into the fucking moon, so I can't do it right now.
Worry not.
Before we set out, could Aziri ask Itchy a question? It would be regarding the map. Aziri approaches Itchy with the map, the group map, and says, "We remember when we first went in the jungle and there was all those zombies and dead stuff we encountered before, and then they're here again now." And she holds up the map. It's quite obvious that she doesn't really understand what the map is depicting, and she's asking you, "Is it linked? Are we in the same area, or can a path be traced to here from the other place, or would it be
the
two
previous
separate
time was, and Ifrit will point on the map somewhere around here, and now we are somewhere here.
So this is a different place of zombie stuff. Okay, just
These are yes. It's possible that they're related if this is a very large area of undead, but we've passed through the area before and there have not been any. So
Aren't we chasing some kind of undead dude? The whole main
big-
mission.
big black magic box.
What's the name for it?
Yeah.
Okay, my PC is no longer having an aneurysm. We're good. I think.
As you are discussing the map, and Amber, you are pointing in the direction to which you wish to go, and you start to move on through. Could I have the prerequisite survival check?
Affirmative. I need to close some shit, because why is it lagging so hard?
Your
Come on,
pieces
there
from
we
the
go.
previous century.
No, it's a very modern PC. It's just, I don't know.
Probably how large
probably
this
have to
fucking map
update-
is.
I probably have to update my Windows, because like, ever since the Windows 10 support dropped, it's been lagging.
As you start to head on
Must
through,
be a you thing.
pushing and pulling in the ebb and flow of the jungle, you start to head on in the direction that you have chosen as you all watch as she kind of points out, and you start to move as the day passes by for day number 1 on this trek, if you will. As you watch as the sun starts to rise, and you see off in the distance that big lump in the sky that you know is the heart of Optal. The place where your friend, who is the Red Wizard of Thay, who's not really your friend, that you're kind of aligned with, but not kind of aligned with, and you can see why people want to attack you when you explain it this way, where they are. So you start to move that way. It's a rather easy day, however, as the temperatures are still, they're cooling. As you start to move on to the next days of travel. I'm not going to go through with any of these skill checks this time round. Worry not. A lot of travel done today. So you keep moving closer, and as you notice that the Heart of Optal is getting, technically closer, but also, moving in a direction. How many days travel are you doing, out of curiosity? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
About 5. Half a 10 day,
So you just watch as throughout this entire time, you seem to be moving closer, and closer, but also that heart seems to be moving away further and further, and you can soon start to hear the stream kicking in from.
Also, like halfway, I would head slightly more south. So it would be like 3 up, 3 down kind of thing.
That would have been excellent information to give me initially.
Sorry. I thought you were like, oh, just move this way. Okay, I'll move 1 square that way and see what happens. So
Why not? As the world changes everything it said, and the tape is rewound before being sent back to Blockbuster.
What is Blockbuster?
You are.
Big hammer.
Fuck you. I love you, but fuck you.
It's Netflix for old people.
Oh.
It was about maybe 4 years ago now. I went down Dartford with Laura for like a thing with her family. And as we were going down, there was still a Blockbuster, and it was open and operational.
Wow. Did you go in?
So for really,
Yes.
I don't know if you know if you had the Blockbuster where you could buy or rent
I thought
VHSs, CDs.
I thought Netflix for old people was Pornhub.
No, that's it. That's Netflix for horny people.
No, that's the adult channel for the younger generation. You are in this area here.
Spyware.
Nothing beats downloading multiple bits of spyware. It's the same porno you saw yesterday.
Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday.
You've not been in a Jet 2 airplane. Trust me. Falling from 50,000 foot without a parachute beats a Jet 2 holiday. Because
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
when you're on that plane and you've got like that 30 minutes before they take off where they're doing all the pre-flight stuff, they keep playing Jet 2 adverts constantly. I got sick
Well, at least
of
you
hearing
know
the song.
Nothing beats a jet to a holiday. Alright, now you can save up to £50 per person. That's up to £200 for a family of 4.
Oh, man, I so wish that he was dead. Speaking
Me?
of dead, as you are walking through this area, and you watch as it seems to be getting bleaker and bleaker and bleaker, you soon come to this area. It is littered with undead. Or rather, just dead. There's no undead crawling around, but the trees have rotted in ways. You can see that there are people who have been... They've been just left there. It seems like people have been stuck in the mud and they've been left to rot. You can see that there are people stuck to trees. There's been violent deaths all over as you've been walking through. And as you are coming to this particular area here, you see that... Oh, I have a table to roll. How nice. It's a D20 table.
Oh no.
You see the skeleton of a humanoid seated on a folding camp stool, clutching a knife and fork in his bony hands. You can see the only thing keeping him propped up at this point is the spear that seems to have went through his back, through his rib cage, perfectly between ribs, through his heart and out to the other side. The only thing that seems to keep this man alive and up, the only thing that seems to keep this man upright in his stool is the friction and the angles generated by this piercing spear. As you look around, the small camp as to what it was, there may have been only about 5 people here. There's nobody else here. The jungle has reclaimed its area. You can see there's what seems to be overgrowth, that sort of sludge, slime. There's boxes that seem to be waterlogged due to the heat and humidity. This small camp, which did at one point, serve as a base camp for this small party, seems, just like this small party, to have been forgotten by time and reclaimed by the land.
Is there a wagon?
There does not seem to be a wagon. No. Tom?
You talked about the spear and the skeleton thing.
Hmm?
Does it look like the skeleton has been placed with the spear? So is the spear like coming up from beneath? Has it been impaled? Or does it look like the spear was thrust off, thrown, and sort of... So which way the point of the spear is?
It looks like a very lucky shot.
I will mention to Druskar and Olga, just be careful when we're in this region. Sometimes there are the dead bodies, they like hide underground and they can pop up. So you have to be just a bit careful of that.
And these guys don't believe in grave robbing either. Or one of them didn't. Aziri, you don't mind grave robbing, do you?
I don't know. So being told sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. It depends what type of grave, I suppose.
If one were to try and pick this camp clean, to find anything, would you be opposed?
Well, it's not a grave, is it?
I mean,
It's just body.
this poor fellow would say otherwise, would he not?
It's a murder scene and we need evidence, so I'm gonna have a look around.
Investigation.
I'm going to take these J's. What about evidence? These ain't evidence. I rolled
Can I switch the boxes? So,
yeah, as you swish through the boxes, taking a little look, you start to run through some things. Some of these boxes are quite old. They are quite wrecked. One of them, however, as you are looking through it, give me a investigation check, actually, Druskar.
Second. There you go.
So you are looking through this. You find things you go through it all under a bag, or rather in a bag. You feel the weight; it's rather heavy. As you pull it out and you let the bag fall, and you see this beautiful chainmail, perfect in every way, shape, and form. Seems untouched by time and jungle. It seems to be a little blinding as the sun hits it. Really, shimmery.
Ooh, this must be magic. Anybody check this out? I don't just want to put it on.
I'll have a look if you want. If you invite me,
Please do.
can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Yep, that's magic.
Yep, that's magic.
Is it cursed in any way?
It's a
It's
nice
magical.
chainmail.
It's magical, I can tell you that much. If you now found me a pearl of some substantial value, I could tell you exactly what it's up.
Does it look to be gleaming?
You could say that's certainly one word for it. I would also use shiny, magical, beautiful.
It's gem of gleaming.
I didn't say nothing.
Fuck it, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
And it's cursed.
Nah, if it was cursed, I'd ask him to make a check. I've not asked him to make a check.
I like it. It fits.
That's...
Does it fit?
God damn it. No, yeah, it fits. It fits fine. I was trying to find the... There we go. There's the rate book for it. You unequip your armor and equip your new armor.
Sorry, did anybody else want this? I say in a way that doesn't invite anybody to take it from me.
I would, but I can't.
He's all turned round, so you all got to like squint your eyes a little bit. It's just like the sun catches him, and it's like staring at a disco ball.
It's so pretty.
He's already like... He already took off his own armor, is like putting it on, and then he's asking, does anyone else want it?
Yeah.
Could I just find a quiet little corner and ritually cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll be doing that for a little bit.
Is anybody doing anything else in this time out of curiosity?
I'm just
Okay.
looking at my shiny armor.
I could...
Check the corpses, guys, or something. They might come alive.
I think you would sort of like check the outer circle of the camp, see if there's probably not because of so long ago, if there were any signs of movement away from the camp. Like, was there a path somewhere?
Give me a survival check there.
Does the chainmail have a maker's mark or a indication who it is made by? Nothing.
It does not, no. You're not really seeing much here.
Yep. That's fair.
It does seem like a well-trodden area, however.
Since there is a ritual spell being cast, I would also cast another one.
Yeah?
To just scout around and maybe clean up a little.
Give it you are sending that about to do its own little thing. It's going quite fine. It's after that moment there. Bang bang bosh, real good nosh. detect magic goes off, and as it does, Driscar's chest is like very shiny, very magical.
What flavor?
I don't fucking know,
Strawberry.
but don't tell me.
Probably. I wouldn't know.
I will say probably some form of illusion. Illusion seems to fit.
Okay. Do I see anything else ping up?
Nothing else seems to ping. No.
Okay. Could I have a look around for any valuables?
Does detect magic, would it detect something in backpacks?
I think it would detect anything that you have. I just tend to omit that for the most part. But if there's anything in particular that you were thinking, Tom, then you know.
No, I just wondered.
Then, as you are looking through this all, you know, it's a case that the area has kind of been picked dry for the most part. But you've found, we'll see, you found some treasure, some gold in it all, if you will. The diamond in the rough, for lack of better terminology. Don't sue me, Disney.
Do I find any pearls?
Yep.
Kurva! Got to stay on theme. Which bolt has a material component? Quick struck by lightning. Okay. Hey, O'Leary, do we think we want to give these bodies a burial? Seems like something you might be interested in doing. I thought I would offer it to you.
Are they followers of Lathander?
Doesn't seem like it, but we can always give them a little blessing and a proper send-off.
Don't worry, I'll cremate them.
That works too.
Yep.
Fair enough.
As you are picking up all these bodies and putting them into another pyre, you do hear this. One of them still wearing some clothes and some bags and such. You kind of lift them up, and as you go to put them down, these straps on his bag do break, and you hear this jingle jangle, if you will.
But jingle jangle? Huh?
Yeah, you're a jingle
I love
jangle in a bag that you.
I think that's the
I
sound.
love gold, so I'm just gonna go for the bag, like straight flip it over.
Yeah, I kind of assumed I would look into that while looking for valuables. Looking for things. Did I just not register? You said there was jingle jingles?
You.
Maybe you rolled bad.
No, I didn't register. It's not magical. Your jingle jangles.
Oh, I know,
Yeah, but
technically
after that said,
magical.
I would have a normal look around.
Yeah, as
the-
Icarus was also looking around getting the bodies and such, so it's
Yeah.
50-50
Okay.
chance.
So there's a bag with jingle jingles?
A bag of jingle jangle, yeah.
I'll look inside the bag.
As the goblins that you are crack open the bag, and you see these strange pieces of metal. They are shaped in a rather odd way. They seem to be like crescent moons with a hole punched in the center.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
What is
I
it?
got €10 saying you don't.
Are these because I know moons are also used for platinum, or if not a higher currency in one of the cities. Are these like high level coins, like platinum or higher coins? I don't know if they're Waterdavian or I don't know which city it is, but I know one of the cities has moons as a currency.
What
Water.
color are the coins?
Waterdeep does have harbor moons. However, these are not Waterdevian harbor moon.
Are they shuriken?
No.
Can I pick one up and try throwing it at a tree?
Yeah, as you pick it up, it's quite light, but as you throw it at the tree and you do, you hear ding, and you hear that like ting from it, and it's very much a light but dense coin.
Be able to figure out what material it is.
It
Light.
is. It's a strange one. It seems to be a blend of metals.
Like electrum?
Not quite.
Hello.
But the coinage, as you look at it, it seems to have the city name stamped in it, and as you look on the edges, it is also written there. This is one silvery moon.
I'll ask Silda if she knows anything about it.
I've never heard of silvery moon in my life. There is no place.
Would I know?
here.
Would I know anything about Silvery Moon?
You can make I was going to say Arcana check. Fitting if you're there. No, history check. You can make a history check.
Same modifier.
You know that Silvery Moon is a city to. It's technically in the north, but also in the east of the Sword Coast region. Kind of in line with Neverwinter, but very, 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 very basically central landmass. It's a very magical city. Like one of the
Must have been a bunch of wizards.
one of the highest wizards in Faerun just kind of lives there. However, there's also one of those in Waterdeep as well, so you know.
I'll pouch the money. I'll keep it in a separate pouch. See if I can like study it later and determine its value.
You get 40 silvery moons.
Oh, did we find the one I threw at the tree?
I'm just including that one, yeah.
Okay.
But if you grab these, I'm going to write down what that's worth. Yep, they are worth that much. And yeah, it actually does look like it is electrum from what I'm reading here. So it is made of electrum, but not worth an electrum, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But as you stand out here in this little camping area, this little beautiful area, we don't have time. So, with that one there, having picked up some beautiful armor, Draskar, looking like the prettiest dwarf in the ball, and having picked up the strange currency that you don't quite know anything about, I also say let's pick things up next week.
Oh yeah.
Where hopefully we have everybody here to make some excellent headway.